Hilfiger, nigga. Star Report, Friday evening. I am your host, Star, PKA Troy Terrain. Okay. Many of you have seen the video that was just released by the Memphis Police Department. Tyre Nichols, beaten, brutally, kidnapped, mistreated in the worst way. And the police officers, ex-police officers, have been fired, 5. And there was a Caucasian or 2 within the mix, and we'll get to them. But I want to focus on the black police officers who had, if you ask me, personal hatred towards Tyre Nichols. I want to focus on the police, and then I want to get to Tyre because he did something that I want to talk to many of you young people about, and I want to help you if I can because I could relate to him, and then I saw that he did some things that were very, very wrong, okay? But, condolences to his family. Give me a second, right? Did I mention that I want the police chief fired? Yeah. Sarah Davis. It's not just the actions of the police, the whole department, because there was so many cops standing around after they whooped his ass, left him by himself for maybe 25 minutes or more, just, setting up against a squad car, moving, falling over. But the actions of these police and former police are if you ask me, a direct result of her authority. Black woman. All her eyebrows are on fleek, and she's saying all the right things now. If you ask me, she's code switching. She's talking about a failing of basic humanity. She's on CNN and other platforms. I want her fired. Matter of fact, I'm going to jump out the window early. I think black female officers can be very, very nasty and vicious to black males. Let me say that again. I think black female police officers and correction officers, let me include them, can be extremely nasty towards black males in jail and other places. So yeah, I want her fired. She's saying everything now that the media wants to hear. That's cute. But these savages who, in my opinion, killed Tyre Nichols, 29 years of age, and 2 of them have bonded out, okay? Give me a second, guys. I want to get to Tyre, but no one wants to be malicious. No one. No one in the world of media, us YouTube content creators, social engineers, but many of us have experience, wisdom, knowledge about dealing with police. Yes, no, troll babies, good evening. Don't focus on the Hilfiger jacket, please. Let's stay on what we're going to talk about tonight, Tyre Nichols. Okay? And we'll get to Jaguar Wright, who was kicked out of Chicago airport. Well, we just need to start calling her Queen Jaguar Wright. Okay? Let me just run over some of my notes here because I wanted to try and get an understanding of who Tyre Nichols was. He had a son, Tyre was 148 pounds. 5'11", okay? Maybe that's why the police were struggling to cuff him, to subdue him, okay? He was a FedEx worker. I didn't, unless I'm wrong, I didn't see him being high on that shit. I mean, a lot of times you got people, black, white, Hispanic, and Asian, high on something and resisting, not complying. Going back to March of 2000 on the Star and Buckwild show, we started a campaign. I always used to say, Comply or Die. That's the Star and Buck Wild show. Decades ago, comply or die. And I still believe that, but I want to talk about Tyre again. Nichols, he was born and raised in Alameda, California, not Memphis, Tennessee. He went to high school in Alameda, California. What's the name of the school? Okay. I saw something that was pretty interesting. Hold on. Okay, the percentage, the student body, 23% African American at his old high school in Alameda, California. 23%. Did anyone take notice to the way Tyre Nichols was speaking? If you ask me, he was hated on by the police because of his dialect. He didn't sound like a Southerner. When they dragged him out of the vehicle and they were saying, bitch, I mean, just like going in, because that's where the camera footage picks up. At first, you can't hear anything. And then they are telling him, get out the car, bitch. I mean, just calling him names. And he then starts saying, okay. He kept saying, okay. But he wasn't really doing what he was told. They put him on the ground. He then says, dude, or something, very suburban. I'm from the suburbs. I heard him, and I said, okay, sounds like he's not from Memphis, Tennessee, and that's why I started Googling him. He then made a mistake by saying to those Southern black cops, you guys are doing a lot. Did anybody catch that? He said, you guys are doing a lot. If you ask me, those Southern black males wanted to make him get a clear understanding of where you are, you uppity nigger. You uppity nigger. Put your hands behind your back. And again, he would not fully comply. He kept saying, all right, but they were struggling with him. Now, I want to try and talk to some of you younger people without, going back. I don't want to tell any stories about myself. Fuck all that. Because you live in a different day and time. Society is different. Learn to shut the fuck up. Learn to shut the fuck up. Sometimes you go places and people will marginalize you. They will profile you by how you come out of your mouth. So it's best that you just shut the fuck up when the police run down. And they didn't shoot him off the rip. I say this with all due respect, but I want to talk to you guys about this tonight. We're going to be sipping. I got some Stoli and some Heineken right here. Stoli, old school, and a Heineken. We're going to get crazy and turn up. But I want to get this out early, and I want us to have a healthy discussion. I say this with all due respect. I think Tyre Nichols got his nigga wake-up call, and he didn't know how to conduct himself. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I was raised in white suburbia myself, Scotch Plains, New Jersey. It only took one time, I'm just going to say this, one time for a black police officer on 152nd Street between Broadway and Amsterdam, early 80s, to hit me in the back of my head with his fucking forearm. Bow! My head hit the brick wall. Bow! It was a sweep. They called them the jump out boys back in those days. My head hit the wall. Bow! I said, oh, excuse me. I said, pardon me. And then I shut the fuck up. Tyre got in his nigga wake-up call. He thought he was back in California, where he may or may not have had interaction with police, but you could talk to them differently. Hey, pardon me, I'm so sorry. Hey, dude, all that shit. Not in the South. I don't know whether those police down there are ex-military, but they were fat and out of shape. Oh, and their egos got involved because they're spraying him with the spray, the mace, the pepper spray, and he still wouldn't stop twitching and moving. Nigga, stay still. After about 30 minutes or so, he starts calling for his mother. Now, I've got some more notes here. Hold on a second. He had a stepfather, Rodney Wells. I don't know at what point his stepfather came into his life, or whether he was raised by his mother primarily, but he was calling for his mother. And I think Tyre Nichols got his nigga wake-up call. And I don't say that to be mean-spirited. He just didn't know how to conduct himself when he was in the clutches of the law. Guys, I see you on the phones, but let me just say this early. I am going to cater to people who send in donations tonight. I don't want a lot of trolling. Just don't call me to say any fucking thing. I'm not stressing donations, but I'm going to, tailor the show to people who send in donations. I will get you on the lines first. We need to really discuss this from a rational standpoint because the 5 officers that have been fired are black. I saw somebody going in my comments, no, they weren't all black. Well, the 5 that were fired were black. Don't be fucking mad at me. Go holler at MSNBC, ABC, CBS, 1010 Wins, Associated Press. Go holler at them. I'm going by the sources that I see. 5 black. The media is worried about, people rioting. Well, why are you going to riot? The black cops kicked his ass. Oh, they kicked his ass. Let me ask you something, because, again, I want us to have a healthy discussion. Different states, different cities, different counties have different police procedure. Why were his legs not tied with zip ties? That was disturbing to watch him constantly move his legs as if at some point he just wasn't lucid. And I don't think it was drugs. I think they just beat him senseless to the point where he didn't know where he was at, what he was doing. He was just reacting. Why were his legs not put in zip ties? I've seen people get detained. A buddy of mine was detained. Years ago, New Jersey, they put the fucking zip ties on his ankles and then put the fucking the rope from his ankles around his goddamn chest and hog-tied him. Why was Tyre Nichols not hog-tied and put into the back of the squad car? All that spray, all that mace, all that pepper spray, breathing that stuff as your equilibrium is fucked up, as you are going in and out of consciousness, as you're, whatever, maybe he needed medication, I don't know. But again, I do not suspect him of doing drugs. He just didn't know how to shut the fuck up and comply. But I'm not going to use that against him, Again, he was from California. Suburbs. Being down in Memphis, Tennessee, how did he wind up down there? His girlfriend, I don't know if she's his ex but they had a child together. His girlfriend, Caucasian, decent looking. She didn't look like, crystal meth trash. So he probably thought he could speak to these police officers, calm them down. Hey, dude, come on. What's really going on, guys? Anybody else understand what I'm somewhat sort of saying here? And again, I'm not trying to say he got a nigga wake-up call to clown him. He didn't have a full understanding of being in the South, as I learned back in the 70s. And that's why, living here since 2019 in the Atlanta metro area, I know how to just, play it easy. Oh, I have my little verbal jousting with mammies, but, I know that, if you really turn up, everybody's got a gun. You got to be careful down here with all that road rage shit that they do up north because, niggas get it in with the sticks fast. Can I get an amen if you're from the South? Huh? Up north, they can do all that SMD. Yo, when I see you, don't let me catch you. Down in the South, if somebody said, don't let me catch you, don't let you catch me, well, I'll meet you at Publix at the goddamn parking lot. What time? Matter of fact, I'm on my way. Ain't that right in the South? Nigga, I'll meet you over in the East Point at the fucking the Kroger's. What's happening? Matter of fact, I'm gonna take off work. Fuck that. I'm heading there now. Tyre Nichols didn't have an understanding of that. Okay, now let's get to a Queen Jaguar, right? Woo! Troll babies, what is the guy's name? I want to give him the credit. Sean, he's on YouTube. I know his channel. He does great content. Hold on a second, YouTube. Jaguar called into his show. Hold on. Is it Wavy? There he is. Sean Davey Way's show. Salute to that young man. He does great content. Jaguar Wright called into Sean Davey Way's show last night because they put her out of the airport in Chicago, O'Hare Airport. Turned up on the bullshit. Let me print this out or just make sure I give this young man his credit. So he kept that same temperature. Salute to him because he was talking about her in the airport and then she called in. I'm going to go with what you guys have been saying. She's exposing people, so they're trying to silence her, which, I think that's bullshit, but let's go with that. Who's trying to shut her up? Who's trying to kill her? Niggas love the bullshit, don't they? Brock, I got your donation, 862 on the line. Let's get it cracking, sir. Yes, folks, I'm catering the show tonight to donators, okay? I don't want a whole lot of trolling. This is a sad situation, and those cops not only kidnapped Tyre Nichols, but they left him for dead. I've never seen no shit like that. Give me a second, 862. Okay, I'm looking for you in the line. I'll give you a second to call in. Florida boy Jay, I'm ready whenever you are. And Rory will be calling in as well. Let me slow down. Let me take a sip, goddamn. Did I say hell figure yet? Okay, there you go. Hey, thank you for your support. Good evening, 862. This is Brock.
What it do? What it do, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you? Can you come a little closer? You're on a speakerphone. I hear it's kind of echoey. I want to hear what you're saying, sir.
How's that? Is that better?
Yes, sir. Where do you want to start? Did you see the videos of
I
Tyre?
did see the video. I'm disgusted.
Let's go.
I'm disgusted, Star.
Yeah.
Disgusted. Outraged. I can't wait to go to the protest tomorrow. Like, bro, like, this what we doing?
Yeah.
Yo, it's like, this is what I hate about when you give, pardon the French, pussycats power. They abuse it. And I'm just so disgusted. Like his family's tax dollars were paying for their salaries as they're watching him die, as they're letting him die.
Yeah.
Like, this is disgusting. And it's like,
can I ask where you're calling from, sir? You don't have to say your exact location, but where are you calling from?
Oh, I'm currently in Houston, Texas, but I'm from Jersey. I'm from North New Jersey.
Salute to you for going to a protest tomorrow. I mean, young people like yourself who put boots to the ground, I have a lot of respect for you. Please know that, okay? I want to really point out, you don't have to agree with me, what I perceived to be fault on the part of Tyre Nichols. Not that was a cause for him to be killed, but did you hear him talking? He didn't seem to be high. He couldn't believe they were beating on him. Am I right or wrong? You can believe it.
Yeah, and what I want to say to that is that to me is like when certain black kids are around people of privilege, you know what I'm saying, more than they are in the, let's say, the ghettos.
Right.
And so, you know, that privilege that you're around or get to enjoy when you're around your white friends, that's not. He talked like he was like a white kid. Like, what are you doing? Like as if you had the privilege.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, guys. It's not that serious. I mean, he didn't say that verbatim, but that's what the energy he was giving
He said
off.
they doing the most.
Right. You guys are doing a lot. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, the issue is the fact that, you know, and it goes back so much to education, because we don't know the laws. And so when you don't know the laws, then people can tell you what your laws are. That's the issue. But these cops knew that they were wrong, and yet they abridged this man's rights. Again, you don't have to, there's certain things that you don't have to do in a police stop. You don't have to answer questions. But at the end of the day, because black people and people of color have been mistreated so much, that they just feel like they can disrespect your rights. And what you gonna do? Who you gonna snitch on? Because that's the culture.
Right.
You're not gonna snitch.
Right.
And then again, that's how you're allowing them to continue to abuse. And the most disheartening part to me, Star, because I'm from the hood. You feel me? I'm from the hood.
Okay.
And so when I seen how the man hands is behind his back, handcuffed, right? And one dude is taking turns. Shout to Funk Flex, because I seen it on his page. Like, they're taking turns giving logos, because the mainstream media, they're not.
Sir, Flex is my guy, but don't ever do a shout out on my show. We don't do shout outs. Flex is my guy, but just
I understand.
Stay here.
I just wanted to
stay
here.
Yeah.
That's where I seen it. I wasn't seeing it on other platforms like the real raw video.
I don't mind acknowledging people, but just don't do that shout out thing. I hate that. That's a New York thing. I'm not from New York, but good. You were saying, go ahead.
Understand. You know, I just was like, so you're punching them, you're giving them haymakers, as they're saying, and they're not. And on every platform, you're not hearing all the audio. I'm from the hood, so I could just imagine like how they're talking about how they're thrashing them and holding them, and it's just like really, bro. Like, they was pretending as if like the way they did him was like as if he was somebody who disrespected their hood. Like, he came in their hood and disrespected them.
Right.
And so they just
Stop right there. You hit the nail on the head. You talking all proper and shit. You one of them uppity niggas. Put your hands behind your back, bitch. You heard them call him bitch? Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear them say, I'll shoot you? Did you hear that?
There was no disregard for human life.
Yeah.
They wanted.
Did you see them kick him in his head?
In front of the white
Sir. Did you see them kick him in his head? Pow, pow.
Yeah.
Fuck ass nigga.
Maced on the ground.
Yeah.
After he's already maced, he's barely trying to breathe for air.
Yeah.
They got to breathe for air, so they don't even care about the fact that, well, how is he supposed to be feeling? You done sprayed him 3-4 times in the face. Disgusted, bro. Disgusted. And the fact that
talking like you educated. You one of them niggas that eat poached eggs instead of country eggs. Get on the ground, nigga.
Crew to take.
Sorry, sir. I'm sipping slowly. Sorry, you were saying good.
Yeah, so, you know, it's just the fact that the cops, you know, the chief and stuff like that, like, I'm not gonna applaud them for showing no videos and no due diligence. The due diligence was, you know, because the type of justice that I feel like we need, the change we need is the fact that not only are you making sure that the people coming through your ranks aren't scum and bums, but it's the fact that there's oversight on the bums. Like, I'm not about to have you to tell me that, oh yeah, and this one had a record, or there was stuff on their record. So why are they even still on the force? Why are they out here amongst the people? But see, that's because we don't have enough bodies. But at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is, the way I see it is, right now, there's some real, and you tell me how you feel.
Go ahead.
Like, the police the police system, the justice system is a business. What are the police going to do if there's no crime?
Okay. Okay. Well, sir, listen, I hear you. I don't mean to cut you short, but all that sounds hot. Tonight, I want to focus on black hate. It was personal. That ass whooping was personal. Stomped him in his head, kicked him in his shit.
Well, I heard the white
slugged him. Pow, pow.
I hope that they stomp him.
What's that?
They might have been trying to show out for the white cop.
Yeah.
They want a video to bring back to the boys because I'm sure there's tons of videos.
Yeah, step back, Brad. We got this. This is ours. Step back, Chris. Step back.
The first video they show is from the white cop. How many cops had their videos on?
Right.
Why we ain't seeing it from everybody's video?
Right. Yeah.
They need to pull his video like they did Uvalde. I need to see everybody's video. I need to hear everything.
Okay. Well, I think you and I and everybody else has a full understanding. But thank you for your donation, man. Salute.
You already know.
Yes, sir. Okay, all right. Oh. There you are. I want you on the line. I want you on this line, goddamn. Dana with the data. Hey, girl, thank you for your donation. Hey, Dana.
Hey.
Come on.
So I want to briefly just mention Tyre Nichols because I did a live, but I didn't save it because I was playing the 3 videos that came out today.
Okay.
And you hit it right on the head. He did get a nigga wake up call, but he got a nigga wake up call by niggas.
Yeah. Yes.
So what do you? Yeah. And the thing is, you're not going to see protests. And some people saying, "Oh, because it's black on black." Well, because black people don't take accountability. What do you want to protest? Yourself? Because this is nothing new. When you see,
I would like to see a turn up of sorts. I would like to see hardworking black folk turn up and riot against niggers. I would like to see that. Yeah.
You would like to see it, but I would also like to see black people actually police where they live at. I would actually like to start seeing black people start snitching on the people they know that are terrorizing their community. So you're not taking the proper responsibility to make sure that it's a safe place where you live at. Don't sit up here and start protesting when you see the cops whooping on somebody's ass.
Right.
Because you never complained. Right. You never went down to City Hall to file a complaint. None of the City Hall meetings for the public. You just sit on your ass at home and watch TV and get emotional. So, again, he got a nigga wake-up call by niggas, and black people just need to take accountability for this. Now, justice will be served. Now, matter of fact, 4 of the 5 officers made bail, so they're home.
Okay.
Or some, yes, but except for one, and he has a $350,000 bail. Demetrius Haley, he's still locked up. But
what about the police chief? How do you say her name? Sorellen Davis. I don't like her.
Who is that?
The police chief, the black police chief. She looks like she gets her eyebrows threaded, you know. Where do you find time to get your eyebrows threaded if you're the fucking police chief? She probably goes out twice a week to get a mani and pedi. Meanwhile, he got these fuck ass niggas doing whatever. However, I would like to see an investigation to see if she. With the special unit, I forget the name of the special unit that they're trying to get dissolved. I would like to see how she communicates with them because you see, a lot of times, law enforcement will only go as far as they think their commander-in-chief will allow them to go. I see her now talking all, code switching and talking all proper, but she's probably a slang talking, a slick mouth bitch. I'm calling her a bitch. Go ahead.
Because she is a bitch. Because she does nothing. Yeah. Mind you, Judge Joe Brown lives in Memphis, so he knows of her and what she has not done very well. I did a show with a retired Memphis police officer tonight. So, yeah, he's mentioned her before. She does nothing. She doesn't know what she's doing. But that whole city administration, the councilmen, the mayors, they're all horrible. They have done nothing for that city to help decrease the crime. Memphis is one of the largest. Well, it's like a murder capital right now. So
isn't Judge Joe Brown running for mayor down there, Dana?
yes, he is, honey. Yes, he is running for mayor. We talked about this, but he's saying that he's not going to make the mistake and publicly talk about this, because when he is elected, this case is going to fall on his lap, because he's going to be mayor of Memphis.
Okay.
So the wise thing to do, you know what I'm saying, is, just sit back and, talk behind the scenes to whoever you got to talk to. But there are people already using this incident for their benefit, because this is election season in Memphis.
Gotcha.
So whenever this is mayor election year in Memphis, so you see people who are already candidates trying to stand next to Ben Crump and call for reform.
Stop.
We have the
Stop. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ben Crump, did you see him? He put his head down and said, "I just don't know where we're going." Pimpin'. I have to respect the pimpin'. He's going to get a couple of bags at this. Now, Dana, hold on, sit tight. Photo Boy Jay, I see you. Hold on, folks. We've got ourselves a healthy discussion going tonight. I'm showing preference to those who donate as far as phone calls. Okay, bear with me. I also want to mention that I went to Tyre Nichols' Instagram page, and he wasn't talking all that gang on gang shit. He seemed like a well-mannered young man. It's really...
Yes.
Hang on. He was born in 1993. He was born in Sacramento. How he wound up in Memphis, Tennessee, I don't know. But according to something that Janet sent me, hey, Janet, his sibling, stepfather, he was African-American, cause of death, allegedly police brutality. Yeah. I don't know how he wound up there, but he was raised up in California. He went to high school in California. Any thoughts, Dana, on what, if anything? And let's fast forward. Okay, so let's say these police get convicted, then what? Let's say they get convicted, 5 years each, then what? Does something change? Do they? I don't live in Tennessee. Do they bring in different law enforcement? What happens next, please?
But that's where the conversation need to be at. It's already the camera. They were already charged. They can appeal. They will have they do, in court. Yeah. But they should get the maximum, I would say 30 years each. So, but where do we go from here? What is going to change? See, that's where the city, the mayor, the councilman need to be talking, these activists. What is going to change? And that's where black people drop the ball. Like, they don't change anything. They just cry and protest. And they're not even doing that in Memphis. They don't never protest in Memphis, Tennessee. They haven't protested since Martin Luther King been assassinated.
Well, they're out there now, and I want to give them credit for being out there because, sometimes a show of force, it does.
White people that's out there.
Whoever. They're out there. Okay, any thoughts on Jaguar Wright, Dennis? She turned up in Chicago airport. She was reciting a Biggie song the first time she went to the airport because she had to go back. They said her flight wasn't going to happen the first time. I watched all of this. Then she came back. They were not letting her bag go through. Then she starts cursing. That video is in my community section. Then she starts getting real funky, nasty, and she starts going after some type of Hispanic or Caucasian woman who had a nasty perm. Telling her, fuck you, bitch, yada, 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 you're going to be famous. And then she starts talking about, I'm with the chairman, Fred Hampton Jr. right now, the black man.
Right.
What are your
I guess that's why she was in Chicago.
What are your thoughts on this bitch?
I saw a mammy on steroids. And my thing is, listen, mental health is real.
Oh, stop it.
She had a serious meltdown, and that black man she called a coon. Kudos to him for doing his damn job, for not letting her crazy black ass through that gate on that airplane, and her ass is banned, and as she should be.
And folks, I just want to say this to those who don't know. Jaguar Wright is an old Jersey bitch. She ain't from North Philly. I know she tries to create that illusion. That's an old Jersey bitch, okay? All right, Dana, thank you for tapping in. Promote your platform, please. Dana with the data.
Yes. Well, actually, because we're talking about Memphis, go to jjb2023.com and support Judge Joe Brown for mayor of Memphis, because they need a serious change, and he will make that change. That's it.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you for tapping in.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good one.
All right. Okay, we've got ourselves a healthy discussion. Florida Boy J, sit tight. I'm coming to you next. Florida Boy J, sit tight. Okay. Guys, on my screen, please subscribe to Low Key Radio on YouTube. They may or may not be in the live chat. If you are a sponsor of my show, you should have a wrench to promote your links in my live chat. I do not have people in the live chat blocking the trolls. I want you trolling. I want you talking crazy. New Orleans 8th Ward, I got your donation star. Ask Dana, do they protest in Connecticut? Okay, well, she's gone, sir. I lived in Connecticut, sir, back in 2004. Connecticut gets it in. Don't get it fucked up. Bridgeport, Gunwave in New Haven, Hartford, huh? Connecticut gets busy. Don't ever get it twisted. Hey, Felicia, are you calling in? Thank you for your donation. Felicia, thank you so much. Okay. Ricky Rick. One less lonely nigger. One less egg to fry. Ricky Rick with the bullshit. Do you know the origins of that? Well, I'm sure you do, Ricky Rick. One less bell to answer. Marilyn McCoo. And was that the Fifth Dimension who sang that song? I'll come back to it. D Not Nice. Thank you for your donation, sir. FBA better treat these niggas like white cops. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know the ethnicity of all of the cops. Were there any, Dominicans or niggas claiming to be something other than FBA, or who are they? D Not Nice, thank you for your donation. And Deeds, thank you for your text. Deeds says, the Scorpion Unit, that's the name of the unit that ran down on Tyre Nichols. Told him, get out the car, shoot you, and call him all out his name. Damn. Do they bring drugs through Memphis, Tennessee? Do they have a sex trafficking problem? Why were those cops so goddamn extra? Dial more, got your donation. Are non-FBA reaping what they sow, ? Is it karma? Ooh. Is that Darrick's? Darrick's, is that you? Hold on a second, guys. Hang on. Okay, Darrick's, are you calling in? Florida Boy J, whilst I'm looking through my emails, are you there, sir? FBJ. 1 2.
Yo,
hey. Yes, sir.
Yo, I need somebody cue up that Gigi Allen song, No More Room for You Nigger. I need to hear that right now, because what this is showing us is it is no more room for you nigger. It ain't no room for you niggas on the police force. It ain't no room for you niggas in the airport. It ain't no room for you niggas on the street.
Shit.
You niggas got the bag.
Well, the correct title of the song is No More Room for Nigger by Gigi Allen. Oh, pardon me. Let me slow down. No Room for Nigger. That's what it's called. No Room for Nigger. Go ahead.
And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. There's no room for niggas on this police force. And let me talk about the cops first. Sure. Watching this video, I thought I was watching a World Star a clip. the way they were holding him, the cop comes around the edge, starts beating the brother with baton, and one of the most sick things I've ever seen on the police footage is them holding his hands behind his back while one officer tees off on his face.
Yeah.
Tees off on his face. And it directly strikes a nerve with me because me and Trey Nichols were the same age. And 10 years ago this month, I got my first nigga wake-up call with cops throwing me out of a house party like Jazzy J and giving me a tune-up before they threw a felony charge of resisting arrest with violence.
Yeah.
You know, that's the first time I got locked up. And that was the first time my suburban black ass had to understand that my skin color will be the determination if I go home tonight.
That's
and
right.
Ever since that incident, anytime I get pulled over and I have a sense I'm going to hang tight because I'm going down to the county jail, I want to make it as easy as possible for the cops to take me to jail. Officer, what can I do to make this process as fast as possible?
Right.
Let me go do a couple days, a couple weeks, depending on what you caught me with my charge. If I'm driving dirty, I got 3 meals a day. We're going to be playing spades in there. It's going to be a little cold, but it is what it is.
I used to get my chess game on in the day room. How many times I've been arrested? I ain't never been scared to go to jail. The cops say, well, put your hands behind your back. I say, absolutely, not a problem. I'm going to jail.
Star.
I'm going to jail.
Go ahead.
Star.
Go ahead to the 4th floor.
Right.
Trade the 2 little Debbie's for the orange slices and start bartering for the commissary that's coming in on Tuesday. That's what you niggas need to do. Now in the county jail, they got laptops, FaceTime sessions. You can talk to your girl, do TikTok. Why are you niggas so scared to get locked up? And secondly, to speak on one of Dana's points, I don't want to hear about policing our own community because Memphis has black suburbs. Right. They were policing their own community, and you've seen what happens when niggers police their own with a gun in the badge. They're no better than whitey. Okay.
I think they're worse. Hang on a second, Florida Boy J. I appreciate your energy right now. I think black female police officers can be some of the worst, on the planet. I keep my mouth shut when I've been arrested. I've been arrested more than a dozen times. I keep my mouth shut. And I know that, I'm at times, more than often, I'm not a likable person. And I know when I get around a black female officer, especially if she's a black bitch working at the desk, I just say yes, no, thank you. I try not to let her hear me talking because she may hear the confidence, the arrogance or what they perceive to be a chip on my shoulder. But the police chief, I think she should be fired. Did you see her, grandstanding up on a soapbox talking about a failing of basic humanity? I want her gone. What do you think?
Oh, I seen her with her pink lipstick, her hair split down to the side, with her little earrings on. I seen her looking like a micromanaging supervisor in corporate America, moonlighting as a police officer. That's all it really is at the end of the day. Yeah. That's all it really is a mammy keeping niggas in line. And I hope she gets fired only because you have bred an institution, an environment for these black officers to feel like they can patrol a predominantly black city and treat the citizens the way they do. I don't want to hear about we need more black officers because this is the result when you get more black officers. We need more niggas in compliance ready to go to jail because we already know as a black person, if you go to jail, you're going to see about 3 white people out of every 500 niggas. So as a black person, unless you're going to live in a bubble at home, you're going to jail sometime in your life, most of the time for no good reason. So get ready to go. Calm your black ass down. You're a prisoner of war. You are a prisoner of war. You're behind enemy lines. Act like some Russians just kidnapped you. You got thrown in the trunk. Yeah. You're going to do everything in your power to make sure you go home.
I got to ask you a question, Florida Boy J. Have you ever had a police officer put hands on you? Hands?
Yes.
Come on.
Star, the first time I went to jail, they charged me with a felony resisting arrest with violence. Oh. They dragged me out of a party because I was getting smart My dumb ass walked back into the party. I was 18 years old. I walked back into the party to get some hoes because the officers went in there. Right. Me being suburban, me not understanding the streets at that point. Right. This is literally 10 years ago. I'm like 18, 19. I go in the party. The officers trying to tell me to stand there with everybody else. I'm like, I'm not even here. Come to get some friends. We go back and forth. When I go over to stand over there, he gives me a little shove in the back, like move forward. I turn around, say, don't put your hands on me. Motherfucker grabs me, takes me out. I'm trying to grab onto the wall of the house so he won't throw me out. That's why I say threw me out like Jackie Jeff. They threw me on the ground, then gave me a couple punches, and threw me in the back seat.
Nice.
And hit me with the charge.
You thought you were special.
I did. But you know why? Because there was a few times in my adolescence where cops tried to pull some flim-flam. I was in front of the house in the neighborhood, or I was at school, and I was able to talk slick, and I thought I was empowered, not knowing I could have been the first Trey Nichols. I could have been the first Laquan McDonald back in
Tyre. His name was Tyre, not Trey. Tyre Nichols. That was his name.
Tyre. My bad. So
stay with me. Hang on a second. Florida Boy Jay, can you hang out?
Yeah,
I want just kind of co-host with me. Let me go to PayPal. Big I Key tapping in. Thank you for your support. Let me go back. Hold on a second. Old Taku says, Star, what are your top 3 vodkas? I got Stoli, Grey Goose, and Kettle One. I don't have a top 3, to be honest with you, man. I mean, I drink vodka for different reasons. If I want to, really put my foot on the gas on the show, you're going to laugh. I'll drink Smirnoff. Smirnoff takes me back to the 80s, okay? I like Stoli. Stoli's very smooth. There's a few different Russian vodkas that I like. I don't recall the names. I know the labels. Kettle One is okay. I've been an absolute drinker for decades. But if I want to just dumb the fuck out, I'll drink Smirnoff. The Smirnoff is a cheap vodka. I do not like Tito's. I don't. It's too rich, And what else? Grey Goose I don't really care for, but thank you for your donation, all right? Gem Star, to nobody's surprise, Star is defending the cops that killed that black man. The cops could put a bullet in his own mama, and he would still ride for them. Gem Star, you're not listening. I'm not defending those pieces of shit. I want to see them go down. They've already been arrested for murder. What else can we say here other than we wish death on them? We don't want to say that. It's a violation of community, YouTube community, standards.
Got.
I'm even saying that the goddamn chief should be fired. Gem Star. Hello. I've even said that they kidnapping him and torturing him. I've never seen torture like that from law enforcement. That was torture. Hang on a second, Florida Boy Jay. Him sitting there against a goddamn car, a police cruiser, going in and out of consciousness, shaking, not fully understanding what's going on. That was sad. Saying that he got a nigga wake-up call is not taking a shot at him by way of any malice. That's trying to educate the babies. Gem Star. If you are ran down on by the police, don't be scared to go to jail. It's just jail. Go through this system one time. Just go on and get your cherry popped. I'm not talking about, in jail, no type of sexual shit, but go through the process, the 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever it is. Then you can come out, poke your chest. Yeah, I did that shit standing on my head, man. That wasn't nothing, man, But no, Gem Star, I'm going in on the police tonight. Pay attention. Thank you for your donation. Big Eye Key says the race Sambos out here talking it out on their own, okay? I bet you if that was a little white confused LGBTQ or yarmulke wearer, they would have been Yazabalson. Facts. Thank you, Big Aki. He also says, this is why I speak so heavily for separation, because some of you porch monkeys love being the white man's nigger. I hope they get lynched. Let me just champion what Big Aki said. I think that was such a disgrace for those police officers to not just beat him the way they did, but to let him sit there like that with after being sprayed and he's inhaling that stuff, his eyes, no water. Did anybody see that bitch-ass cop? In the first video, he's got the white police officer putting water in his eyes because some of the mace or the pepper spray got on him. But yet still Tyre Nichols is sitting there for over 30 minutes. Nobody put water in his face. For that alone, I would like to see those cops get 10 years. 10 fucking years. Troll Father says, great show as always, my half nigga, but I can't get past that Frito-Lay variety pack Hilfiger jacket. Oh, thank you, Troll Father. And Big Aki says, and can somebody throw this mammy minstrel into rehab already, LOL, or some kind of psych ward? I don't know who's worse, her or her delusional off the rocker fans. Who are you talking about precisely, Big Aki? I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, are you going to Dana? Easy. Florida Boy Jay, what's popping on your channel, man? Your last video and what's coming up, please, FBJ.
Oh, man, listen, we went live last night, a Perspective Facts podcast. We talked about academics ducking the fade from Blueface. We talked about the Jaguar Wright situation. We also talked about a number of things. We talked about the Drake show that he had over the weekend. Perspective Facts podcast went for 3 hours last night. We already have over 613 views. Just organically, it was a great episode. We had like 50, 60 people in the live.
Okay.
The live keeps growing every time.
Nice.
I'm getting more and more people. I got new people commenting.
Nice.
I got regular callers now that we're getting the show structured. So go to Florida Boy J on YouTube, Perspective Facts podcast, to see the latest episode. Also, continue to roast me in Star Community section because I did do the top FBJ roast in community section. That video will be dropping tomorrow.
Now listen, man, as always, if somebody's talking too crazy in my community section, you let me know and we will remove those comments. I don't want people just taking shots at you. If it helps your channel grow, that's one thing. But I don't want to just let people just talk crazy. Also, let me go back for a second. And this is not because I worked with academics. Well, actually, to some degree. I don't think academics is ducking the fate of Blueface. Academics is going to fuck around and hurt somebody, especially the people from his generation. Blueface is just, he's not popping. Academics could only help Blueface. Blueface doesn't have no music. All he's doing is just fighting and acting crazy with his new baby mama. I saw academics, tell him to go fight the 10 niggas that smashed his girl first. He didn't say, I don't want smoke. He said, well, go fight them first and then come back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that was what the video was titled as, because what I've been learning, watching you and a few other YouTubers veterans of the game, is titling your show can bring more traffic. So even though that was the title, me and my producer was going back and forth, and all I was saying in my position that academics, there's nothing for him to gain in fighting Blueface.
Yeah. I don't think he was ducking the fate. He said, go fight those niggas first,
right,
and then come see me. I can respect that. But now hang on a second. Academics did call out Meek Mill and my son, the general, right?
Absolutely. He definitely did. But
Act dropped the addy for both of them and said, pull up. So So let's not act like he don't want no smoke. He's with the shits. I just want to say that. I'll get the last word. Go ahead.
That's right. But also, one thing about Blueface, a lot of us forget when Blueface first came on the scene, he was out here doing one-on-one boxing matches, running the stage with YK Osiris, a couple other. All I'm saying is that Blueface down to shoot the fair one.
Gotcha.
So,
okay. Good to talk to you, man. I appreciate your perspective as always, Florida Boy Jay. Thank you.
Last thing.
Yes,
we
sir.
did talk about the Boston Richie interrogation room tape on the episode too, so tap in on that too.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Hold on, folks. Big Aki going in hard on Dana. I can't read that. Hold on a second. And here come Dana, the mammy. Okay. Big Aki. Whoo! I appreciate him because he's spent Skrilla, but he's going in right now. Is he in the live chat, Troll Babies, Big Aki? Mr. Skylar Saunders, sit tight. I'm coming to you next. Skylar Saunders, sit tight. Okay. Dana said, nigga, let me get back on this line. Dana, can you hold on? Dana, hold on. Just stay there. Stay there.
Okay.
I said, you see, that's why I like her. Dana's Jersey. I don't mean to draw any type of comparison, but Dana's a Jersey girl, just like what is her name? What were we talking about? Oh God, I'm drawing a blank here. Jaguar, right? Pardon me. Dana's with the shits. Diane, I got your donation. Thank you so much for your support. Trenton, New Jersey, Gunman, I got your donation. At this point, we need AI police with robots. Good point. Lex Diamonds, thank you for tapping in. Salute, fam. Smoking on that Tyre pack. Fuck y'all niggas talking about. Oh, shit. We're going there tonight. Blade, thank you for tapping in. Blade says those 4 cops are a prime example of what Star would have been if any police force would have given him a badge. I'm not going to comment on that right now, Blade, because I am in talks with a law enforcement agency in Georgia about becoming a deputy. That's all I can say, but thank you, Blade. Darrix, are you calling in, Darrix? Hold on. Darrix, are you calling in? If so, what area code? Hold on, guys. He spends money. Are you calling in? If so, what area code? Okay. Dana, I see you, and Skylar Saunders, you're both on the line. Dana, let's start with you. What's cracking, Dana?
Listen, you can keep me on hold to Big Ike bussy ass get on the line.
Oh.
I mean, he's donating, trying to take shots.
Right.
Nigga, my Cash App is $ Dana with the data, nigga. So why don't you come see me? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because yes, I'm with the shit.
Okay.
Because you're not reading everything. So if you with it, nigga, get on the line.
Well, hang on a second. If you want,
Because I got a little bit of.
Okay, if you want, I can email you what he said, Big Aki. I mean, I'm not going to read nothing that's like really, really offensive to you. But Big Aki, Dana's on the line if you want to call in. Dana, sit tight. Skylar Saunders, you have the floor, sir. Good evening. Good evening, Skylar.
Good evening, sir. On this night of heavy news and reflection, really. I want to ask you a question. Were you being serious, or were you stoking the coals when you were saying that Benjamin Crump is a pimp?
Well, he's pimping the system, and he's a poverty pimp, if you ask me. So
you took the words right out of my mouth.
yeah.
I was just gonna say he's a poverty pimp, maybe.
He's a poverty
but
pimp.
I can't see him be anything else.
Yeah, and listen, I have to respect his hustle. Just
Yeah.
Am I tired of him? Yes. But I don't hate him. I mean, he does what he does. He moves, he shakes, he pops, he gets close to whoever's going through a traumatic experience. He puts on that dark skin charm. The dark skin charm. He knows how to get in and say, hey, we got to deal with all this. Say, listen, let me help you. So I got to respect his grizzly.
Help me, help you.
Yeah, help me,
help me, help you.
Come on.
So, I mean,
pimping.
He is definitely a poverty pimp,
Yeah.
but you can't knock the hustle. You can't really knock the hustle. He's trying to get out there at every chance he can get, and it's not even about him. It's his team. His team is so thorough because they actually have to follow the paperwork. They have to file all the different cases.
Yeah.
So his team is put together very well.
Yeah.
Other point I wanted to make was about people comparing this to the Rodney King beating.
This
Rodney
was worse.
King
This
lived
was
a
worse.
life long after that beating.
Say again.
I said Rodney King lived a life long after that beating. He died in a pool accident. So there's a totally different situation, totally different viewpoint on whatever happened with the different police officers.
Well, to have a healthy discussion here, Rodney King only took, I think, was it $3 million or something like that? And after tax, after taxes, he may have gotten 1.2. He started a rap label. He went broke, and I think he died penniless. He got his ass whooped in front of the world, and even though
definitely
people turned up,
they were taking breaks. They were taking breaks and saying, "Woo, I gotta get off this nigger."
But at the same time, after they beat him senseless, they at least put him in the back of the cruiser and said, "Okay, get him out of here." Tyre Nichols was left there.
Yes,
he was humiliated.
Absolutely.
He was beaten senseless. He wasn't given water for all the goddamn the mace, the pepper spray. That was some inhumane shit.
The taser. A lot of people forget about the taser. He tried to tase him.
Yeah. I'll let you finish up, Skylar. You can finish up. Are you there?
All right. Can I promote? Is that all right?
Please do.
On your show at the end credits, my story, Among Crowds, is featured in one of the greatest artwork I've seen by Kurt DZ.
Okay.
I recommend him for anybody who wants to do any promotional work on your show. Kurt DZ, just look him up, or maybe you could send out an email or something like that for him. But I appreciate his work. Is of exceptional ability displayed.
Nice.
So check out Among Crowds.
Okay. Thank you for tapping in, Skylar Saunders. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, Dana, hold on. Dana said, "I got time, nigga." Where is Big Aki? Big Aki, are you calling in? Dana's on the line. Guys, real quick on the screen right now, one of my sponsors, www.easybladeshavingproducts.com. I just got a brand new shipment in. www.easybladeshavingproducts, okay? Beard cream, shaving foam, huh? You see why my skin looks so good? The straight razor that you have to be careful with because it can cut fucking arteries. Okay. American-made products. Easy Blade shaving products. Hold on a second. See that? Look at that quality. American-made. Okay. And you've got the ointment and the other things as well. Easy Blade Shaving Products on the screen. Please tell them Star sent you, okay? All right, hang on a second. Dana and Derek's ICU. Let me get Derek's lined up. Where area code is he calling from? 973. Derek, sit tight. Sit tight. I'm coming to you next. Sit tight. Okay. All right. Okay, I spoke to Skylar Saunders. Is it Marquise? I got your donation. Okay, the Memphis protesters are peaceful so far. Thank you, Marquise, if I'm saying your name right. Yeah, I don't think they're going to turn up. I mean, it's not like, white supremacy. No, 5 black police officers have been fired and arrested. Okay. Nat from Michigan, thank you for your donation. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah. Blade says Blue Lives Matter and Back the Blue are awfully quiet about this case. I wonder why. Thank you, Blade, for tapping in. Sir Shy, I hear you, Star, but them cops gonna cost city money. I'm sure there's insurance, But thank you for your donation. Junior 401, who is 21 Savage? ? I'm playing the Floaters. Float on. Oh, that was what was that? 1972. Oh, see, now I gotta Google that. Come on, babe, float on. Float. Was that? No. 77. Float on. My name is Larry, and I like a woman who loves her freedom. Oh, 1977. And if you feel this is you, this is what I want you to do. Ooh, take my hand. Anybody that old in that live chat? Come with me, baby, to Love Land. Okay. Derek's, good evening. Are you there? Derek's.
Yeah, what's up, Cuzzo?
Good to hear from you, man. What's crack?
Can you hear me? Gonzo said I sound like a gay Italian.
What's that?
Well, the last name is Jay Gonzo.
What are you talking about?
Let me tell you something.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm looking at the live chat.
Oh, okay.
What's up, man? How you doing?
We're talking about the track.
Thanks for answering my call.
Yeah. Thank you for your donation.
Mentorship.
Thank you for your donation.
I'm sorry? Go ahead.
Thank you for your donation. We're talking about the fucking out-of-control black cops, man. Come on. We're riding on these cops. That was out of pocket, out of line, out of order. Come on, Derek's.
Well, can I speak freely?
Yeah, but you don't have to, go so fucking hard, but speak. Speak.
Oh, no, I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Just be careful. We don't want to go overboard on the goddamn.
Right, I got you. Okay, monetize. Okay, so we have domestic C words, and then we have non-domestic C words, and that's what they are. You know what I mean? And
are you talking about cunts or coons?
Huh?
Cunts or coons? Which one?
Okay, you said coons. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got domestic coons, and we got these ashy foots coming through here, living off of what we built. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? And then you got the blue when they go black and they go blue, and then all of a sudden they forget. You know what I mean? And sometimes, I get it. Jokers I've been wilding out sometimes, and then I get pressed down. I had to ask my daughter when the cops were they actually allowed me to pull my car back, and they were like, I was like, okay, I guess you're gonna just, cause my license was good, but it was the registration was faulty or whatever. And I was like, okay, I guess I gotta get my shit towed and all this. And they were like, no, we'll just park it on the side. I forgot I live in a good neighborhood. I forget who the fuck was this asshole. They said, why are you sucking his dick? paying him $100. Yo, you pay your mentors. He taught me how to do this shit, man. It is what it is. But then we sat in the back of a police car in West Orange, and we fucking drove. They put me and my daughter back in the back and drove us back to my fucking house.
Oh, shit.
Excuse my language. I didn't mean to say F word. And then I asked my daughter while we were sitting in the back, I was like, yo, you ever been in the back police car? And she just looked at me. I was like, oh, shit, I forgot. Yo, they've been in the back of police car.
All right, now hang on a second. Stay with me. Stay with me.
So many times.
Stay with me, folks. This is my alleged cousin from New Jersey. Okay, so now listen. I know to just let you talk, even though they don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You gotta turn the volume up, man. I'm gonna turn my phone up.
Yeah, turn your phone up.
But there you go. It's my phone.
There you
go ahead. I
get
you now.
So now let's go back. And Dana, are you still there? I want to make sure Dana's on the line. Dana, you there?
Oh my God, she's in Newark. She's from Newark. I already know where she's from.
Okay.
I already know.
Listen, that bitch has.
I already know where you're from,
not calling in.
Dana, I love you, and I love the fact that you tried to.
All right.
No.
Okay, hang on, guys. Hang on a second, folks. This is Derek's, my alleged cousin. So Derek, I want to focus on the beating and the killing of Tyre Nichols. This was brutal, man. They kicked him in the face.
The coons.
Sat him up. Yeah, sat him up against the goddamn police car. This guy, it got so bad, his legs kept moving. He wasn't even consciously aware of where he was or what was going on. It was sad. This was worse than Rodney King getting the fucking speed nuts. I was like, holy shit. And they're just walking around talking.
Yeah, because you grew up
talking to each other. And I said, what? I said, are you guys going to like...
in Scotts Plains.
Hang on. I said, are you guys going to
put some... was normal.
What's that?
Huh?
No, I grew up in Scotts Plains in the 70s. I didn't see that type of stuff that you saw. You're older than me. I never.
No, you're not. I'm not older than you. I'm 50. I'll be 53 next month.
I'm 58. I never. Hang on, Derek. From
the Guineas.
Hang on. I was
protected.
I know. I never had an issue with police in Scotts Plains. Anyway, so finish up, man. This was a tragedy. Come on.
No, I'm going to tell you, when I worked for the Newark school system back in 2008, right, that's when I got to talk to the kids. And you got these white teachers there, these white female teachers, just promoting this bull BS, right? But then the kids started talking to me. You know what I mean? I started talking to other dudes, the kids, because I grew up in East Orange on First Ave, but I grew up right down the street from the Guineas. And East Orange was right where the Mix lived, and we just took over that spot. We was like, yo, we moving in. And they was like, we're moving out.
Moving in what? You grew up privileged. Stop your shit.
Yes, I did. Yes, you're absolutely right.
What do you make? What do you make?
Right.
What do you make? $30?
Yes.
What do you make? $30 an hour? How much do you
now,
make?
My daughter
Derek's. How much do you make?
Parked their car. She just parked their car.
Folks, this is my cousin. He's capping. He got the Bobby Brown jaw. Give him a second.
Yeah.
Derek's.
We're privileged.
How much do you make now? How much do you make
That's
now?
Like
how much per hour?
Ain't shit.
How much you make per hour?
What?
How much you what? How much you make per hour now?
I don't count it. I got a guinea that I
You're
work.
a liar and a nigger. Thank you, Derek. Thank you,
Derek. No. Whoa.
Let's get him the fuck out of here. What did he say? We're taking over. That nigga went to private school like me. He went to, what is that, Jack and Jill or some shit? Dana?
Yes. He never stays on topic, Derek.
That's that powder, allegedly.
Oh, he hung out with girls like me. I didn't grow up in Newark. I grew up in a house and born and raised in East Orange. I went to private school.
Wait a minute.
I lived in Newark.
Where's Nomad Nick? Hold on a second. Nomad Nick, are you calling in? What's your area code? Hold on, Dana. We got ourselves a really good discussion tonight. Hold on. Is that Nomad Nick? 415. Nomad Nick. Hello?
No, this is John Blaze on the check-in.
John,
415.
sit tight, John. I'm coming to you next. Sit tight. Okay. Dana, go ahead. I don't think Big Eye Key's calling in, Dana. I don't see him.
His bitch bozo ass is not calling in, and he gonna send me a little cash app. Yeah, I keep you a bitch ass bozo, so I gave you an opportunity to talk your shit.
He sent you a cash app?
Anyway, start.
He sent you a cash app?
Yeah, he sent me a cash app, and he told me what he said in your cash app.
Salute to Big Eye Key. Dana, he sent you a cash app. Come on, we got to put some respect on his name.
No, I ain't showing him no. He's a bitch ass bozo. So that's what it is.
I fuck with Big Eye Key heavy. But anyway, go ahead. You were saying finish up, please.
Yeah, no. Listen, he's your donor and he's a listener. Shout out to him. So not even shout out, but whatever. That was it. His scared ass ain't calling in. So I was just calling back just to give him an opportunity to talk his shit.
Okay.
So it is what it is.
All right. Good to talk to you, Dana. Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, guys, I need to go into the kitchen real quick. Give me a second. John Blaze, sit tight. Nomad Nick, what area code are you calling from, Nomad Nick? Hold on a second. Okay, Boss Hog back in the building. Dana, sit tight, and John Blaze, sit tight. I'm coming to you guys. And what is Dana's number? Dana, I'm looking for you. I see John Blaze. Did Dana hang up? John Blaze, is that you? Okay, folks, I want to reset the show whilst I'm texting Dana. So we've been talking about this the video footage that came out earlier this evening of Tyre Nichols. Tragedy that occurred. And let me be clear. All of those police officers that played a part are total losers. I would like to see more of them arrested, to be honest with you. This man was treated like he was a piece of shit. They didn't find any drugs in his vehicle. They pulled him over, some type of supposed traffic infringement. No firearms, not that you can't have a firearm in Memphis, Tennessee, but I've heard nothing about drugs, anything. Firearms. The police that beat on him, chased him, hunted him, kidnapped him. They were charged with kidnapping and violated his rights. And even though he got a nigga wake-up call, and I say that respectfully because it was from California, originally born in Sacramento, 1993. He went to high school in California, Alameda. According to one of the sources I have here, he worked at Federal Express. So, and the video happened at night, if I didn't say that. So it's not like, some guy was out with a bunch of other guys in a car, music blasting, and he's talking all, aggressive and spicy. He said to them, "Hey, I'm just trying to go home." They start calling him bitch. I'll shoot you. I mean, just like really over the top. So when I say he got a nigga wake-up call, again, I'm not trying to disrespect his demeanor, but he just happened to run into some hateful black Southern males who didn't like the way he spoke, if you ask me, in my opinion, and they wanted to train him and tame him. John Blaze, are you there, sir? Thank you for holding. John Blaze. John Blaze.
Yeah, John Blaze on the check-in.
Yes, sir.
I would definitely give condolences to his family.
Yeah.
Condolences to his mother, his brother, his sister. But I'm smoking on his goddamn Tyre Nichols pack right now.
Let's go.
And some of you niggas gotta go. You know, what's funny about it is that there's a mantra where they talk about you comply or die. There's a famous philosopher. He tell you gonna comply or die. There's sometimes when you don't want to pull your license out, but you got to. Sometimes you don't want to go ahead and ask certain questions to the officer because you're scared it might be disrespectful. But a lot of you niggas, when you get pulled over by the police, you're going to just provide your insurance, you're going to provide your license, and say, there you go. Because a lot of you niggas be running your goddamn mouth when the police pull you over. Right. A lot of you niggas want to go ahead and be a martyr. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Tyre Nichols, but I'm high as fuck off that goddamn Tyrese Nichols pack right now. I am high as fuck for the simple fact that he went ahead and sacrificed his black body so we can be entertained by premium black news. Right. I am high as fuck because Tyrese Nichols didn't want to go ahead and comply to the goddamn police. It's funny when the police pull me over in East Oakland. It's funny when the police pull me over in West Oakland. I go ahead and provide my license. I provide my insurance, and I ain't got no goddamn problems. And in fact, I have weed in my goddamn back truck, and the police don't even know it. They just want your license and they want your insurance. Right. You niggas don't want to go ahead and provide the necessary information to go ahead and keep it moving. Just go ahead and tell the babies what they want to hear. Tell the young 13-year-olds just go ahead and provide their license. Tell a little 14-year-old who's in high school who just got his goddamn license, you want to go ahead and keep it moving. Tell a 14, 15-year-old who just got his license at DMV and say, hey, look, I want to go ahead and provide you information. I want to just go home to my mama and daddy. A lot of you niggas want to go ahead and play tough guy. A lot of you niggas listen too much of that rap music and want to go ahead and say, oh, look, I'm going to go ahead and emulate my life and these niggas who's running their goddamn mouth on that radio and that rap music. And then you go ahead and perpetrate that fraud in the car when the police pull you over. And then that's when you don't want to pull your license. Nigga, it's time for you to die right now, nigga. And I'm high off that Tyrese Nichols pack right now, nigga. I'm high off that Tyrese Nichols pack right now, nigga. In fact, nigga, who's the next nigga's gonna sacrifice their body for some premium black news? And that's real fucking talk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because every night I went ahead and went to Wikipedia. I went to Wikipedia and they gave me a list of unarmed African Americans killed by law enforcement officers in the United States. Do you know these crackers went ahead and had you black Negroes as catalog 1870 of March 31st as if that's the first nigga who died by the hands of police? Nigga, you niggas are entertaining for me tonight, nigga. And the next nigga who's gonna die, which city is gonna be lit? It's gonna be St. Louis. It's gonna be New York. I don't give a goddamn, nigga, because one thing I do and understand, I comply and pay my goddamn taxes, nigga. Yeah. In fact, do you niggas know about paying taxes? It's funny about the nigga who pay taxes and he can still be living when the police pull him over. It's funny when the nigga pay taxes, the police can identify that shit when you're sitting in your goddamn car, nigga. I smoke weed goddamn day. I drive drunk and the police pull me over, nigga, and I'm still keeping it moving. You know why? I complied and I didn't die, nigga. Right. John Blaze, I got to be out, nigga. My heart's racing right now, nigga.
Thank you, John.
I'm out of here, nigga. East Oakland, West Oakland, nigga.
Salute, salute. John Blaze. John Blaze. Whew. Hey, Big Eye Key, salute to you, man, for sending Dana that donation. Big Eye Key's a real one. He can give it and he can take it. That's some real shit. He got at Dana, and then Dana came on wanting to smoke, and he sent her a donation. Say, calm down.
Yo!
Is that my main wigger on the trigger? Rory, white boy Rory.
Yo, what's up? The white Denzel.
You gotta take off the headset. Whatever you got going, it's echoing. I want to hear what you got to say.
You can hear me now?
No, still the echo. Come on, fix that shit, man. Fix that shit, man.
Hold on.
Give a second. Fly ass Puerto Rican headset.
You can hear me now?
Perfect. Let's go. You have the floor, white boy Rory. Let's go.
Yo, you know what? I was thinking, I watched the video. It was sad as hell, man. First I say R.I.P. to Tyre. You know, he's with the big mammy in the sky now. Wow. And we just let him rock like that. But, yo, after hearing that last caller from Cali, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, no wonder they beat the shit out of homeboy. Them Cali dudes are annoying as hell. they're the corniest motherfuckers in the whole country. You know what I'm saying? They got the worst gayest accent.
Well, Rory, I don't want to go at other callers. He's not on the line. John Blaze. He's Spence Skrilla. Give me your perspective. Come on. And you got the echo again. The echo in the background again. What's going on? It was okay. Come on, man.
I don't know.
Fix that shit, man, please.
I got you.
There you go. There you go. Go ahead.
Dude, you know, nobody want to work in those neighborhood stores. Who the hell wants to work in that neighborhood? You know what I mean? Like, you think you're going to get some real polished police officer that has credentials and is like serving the public? Look what they got to deal with every day. That place is a dump. Memphis is a dump. The brothers over there act crazy. The mammies over there act crazy every single day.
Shit.
You're gonna get the police officers that are not gonna qualify for anywhere that's halfway decent. That's the type of police you're gonna get in Memphis.
Hold on, Rory. Did you Google the neighborhood? It was a decent suburb. It wasn't like the slums where they got trap houses. It was a decent area.
Want to say that again?
It was a decent area. It was the suburbs where they beat him half to death. That wasn't like, a fucking East Oakland or some goddamn where. It was the suburbs.
Yeah, but the police were Memphis City Police, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Memphis City Police. That's the ghetto. He might have been in a nice little section, where he got pulled over, but the majority of the city is a dump.
Okay.
So you're not going to attract police officers. Nobody's going to want to work there. I'm not saying it was the dude's fault. He didn't deserve that.
No,
Don't get me wrong.
He didn't deserve
that. He
definitely
didn't deserve that.
Didn't deserve that.
But no, not at all. But those Cali dudes they could crawl under your skin, man. They could really get under your skin. So I could sort of understand that perspective where you were going. Because a lot of us we really can't stand them gay surfer dudes out in Cali. You know what I mean?
Rory, stop taking shots at John Blaze. I want you to talk about Tyre Nichols. Let's focus there. Come on, man.
I was shocked, Stork. I was just as shocked at the language they were using.
Yeah.
Those dudes sounded like the KKK, man.
Yeah.
Like the stuff they were saying was wild. When they first caught up to him, I heard one cop said to the dude, he was like, "You out of your cotton picking mind from running from me, boy?"
Right.
And he started hitting him.
Yeah.
And they kept saying "boy" to him.
Bitch.
And when they were beating him, you know what I mean?
Calling him bitch.
And the dude, they was calling him the N-word over and over. When they were, let me stop.
Listen, feel free to say the N-word. Say the N-word, called him bitch. They were talking down to him. And again, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but,
comments towards him.
It was almost as if to say, I don't like the way you're talking. You don't sound like you're from around here. You sound like one of them uppity niggas from somewhere. What do you mean we're doing too much? And Tyre called the cops dude. That's a suburban thing. Dude, what are you doing, dude? And they were like, what the fuck?
Right.
Go ahead.
And they were like, yo, you ain't no Tupac. N-word, you ain't no Tupac. And they were hitting him with the thing. Yeah, it was
the baton.
The other part, too, which nobody said, is after they already beat his ass and he was all messed up, and he was handcuffed against the car, they dragged him against the car. Did you see the cops taking pictures of him with their cell phone?
Yes. Yeah.
Right in his face. Did you see that? Like it was funny to them. Like they were going to save those pictures. Yep. And I was like, damn, you ain't got to be scared of Bubba in jail. They got that, because those are some big cornbread ass niggas down there. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
All of them look like they play professional football and shit. Fuck.
Rory, hold on. Miss Electra, thank you for donating. Do you want to call in? Miss Electra, I got your cash app. Thank you, darling. If you want to call in and promote your platform. Go ahead, Rory. You were saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, that, not for nothing. That shit that shit makes a white boy want to wake up every day and say his blessings, like, oh shit, and look at the mirror, look at my skin, and be like, okay, it's not so bad, things ain't so bad.
Right.
Yeah, because when the black cops pull us over, they don't really act like that to us. It's like as soon as they get a little bit snooty or something, all you got to say to them is, I beg your pardon, sir, and then they snap out of it real quick, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah. And they just like, they're professional, know?
Right. Wow.
So, yeah, I got to remember to count my blessings.
What? I had a black cop.
And
hang on a second. I had a black cop in fucking Brooklyn. It's about 15 years ago.
Don Lemon. And
I had a black cop in Brooklyn about 15 years ago. He sees my fucking shield. A buddy of mine gave me a shield. It wasn't the little fucking the mini badge. He gave me a shield.
That's what I'm saying.
A big ass shield. I got the shield on my lap. When he comes up to the goddamn window, I got the fucking license and the goddamn insurance and registration ready for him. Here you go.
Yeah.
Looks down, he sees the shield in my lap. I don't say nothing about the shield, but he saw it. Goes back to the car, comes back with a ticket. I looked at him and I said, thank you. I said, no courtesy in this town? I didn't point to the shield. I said, no courtesy in this town. He said, I don't care. He said, I don't care who gave you that. I said, whoa, okay, thank you. Drove the fuck off. My buddy got the ticket tossed. I said, fuck that clown ass cop. He didn't care about the shield. Go ahead, you were saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, it's black on black violence, and a lot of times black people tell us white people need to stay out of black people's business and stuff. So, maybe it's our turn to, just sit this one out and not protest, and not get involved, and let the brothers and the mammies take care of it. Let the brothers and the sisters get out there and take care of it, because it really is like black on black crime at this point. I mean, if there would have been one white police officer, they would have turned this into a whole other situation.
Well, now hang on. There was a white police officer in the first video, but he wasn't like.
Yeah, but he didn't put no pause. He didn't put no pause on the black dude.
Right. Now let me ask you a question, Rory. You're Irish, Catholic Irish. What's worse, in your opinion, black on black crime or white on white hate? I've always said white on white hate is supreme. What do you think?
Well, it's creeping up there now because this black on black crime is getting out of control. I mean, what's worse, black on black crime? I think black on black hate is worse than white on white hate at the moment in this country. I mean, a brother, where I come from, that's kind of normal. I've seen that my whole life. 7 black dudes or 5 black dudes beating up 1 black dude. I've seen that my whole life. You just kind of keep on walking, and they're like, oh, shit, they fucking him up, But that's nothing new,
No. Slow down. The question, let me go back. Black on black crime or white on white hate? Now, I didn't limit the question to the USA. Pay attention. White on white hate is worldwide. We can even look at Russia and the Ukraine for an example. Black on black crime is isolated incidents, Niggas get to doing too much, fighting and tussling over the bag,
Shit, I don't know
over the drugs. Hang on. I'm going to shoot this nigga over my bitch or the bitch that I'm fucking. But white on white hate creates bombs and wars where thousands and millions have been killed throughout history. But now...
we got a higher body count in history. That's for damn sure.
No, because, Africa has been killing for thousands of years, too. African. So the question.
I was going to say you got to remember Rwanda. They were cutting off each other's arms and legs and shit.
Tribal wars.
You want to talk about the white man's from the cave?
Yeah. So
come on, man. That's some barbaric shit, and that wasn't even that long ago.
Come on. Black
yeah,
on black
that wasn't
crime?
even that long ago. We're not talking back to the Viking days or the Dark Middle Ages. That you see the black on black crime in Africa and other countries, and them motherfuckers might as well be living in the Middle Ages. They do some sadistic shit. They'll starve each other. Fucking, you see Somalia? The fuck is that? This is 2023, and they still living like that. So I don't know. The white on white hate, in a historical point, white on white hate is worse. But in today's times, oh no, black on black is way worse.
Okay.
Like I said, Star, you saw the way those cops were talking to Tyre tonight, right? You saw that they were emulating the KKK. The shit they were saying was like crazy. They were like, "You out of your cotton picking mind, boy," and they were like, "Take that, nigga, take that, nigga," and they were just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah. And
it was like, yo, I can't believe these are black dudes talking to him like that. Down south black dudes talking to him like that. That was wild.
I want to point this out one more time. Hang on a second, Rory. What I found to be so fucking sad, was the fact that they beat him and left him sitting there in front of the goddamn police car. It was like for over 25 minutes. They're just walking around.
That was it.
I saw two cops giving each other dap. Hold on. Giving each other dap. I said, what the fuck? This man is sitting there cuffed. He can't even get water to get the fucking the spray out of his face.
I've never seen EMS workers do nothing like that before.
Come on.
Because those people, in my eyes, for the most part, those people are lifesavers, and you could consider them angels, man. They come when people are in the worst situations in their life, and they save your life. But the way they acted was like they were scared of those black dudes, too. They were. Those two EMS workers were like, if that's how it looked. It looked like if those black cops told them, don't touch him, don't do shit.
No.
And they were like looking at the dude like, all right.
No, Rory, and listen, I don't mean to cut you short, but I heard one of those EMS workers say, stay still. They weren't scared because of the cops. He kept moving. And he may have been moving because he was beaten to the point of just being delirious. And I'm like, why don't you fucking tie his legs with some zip ties? So it was almost like he was just moving out of just, a reactionary state. So the EMS workers, they said, stay still. What do you mean, stay still? Strap him on a gurney and strap him down, you piece of shit. Is Deeds out there? Were those two EMS workers fired? Anybody know? I'm sorry, go ahead. You were saying, Rory, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm taken back by that, too. That's the only explanation I could think of is that the cops, those cops told them, y'all don't touch him. Leave him for now.
They didn't
Just
say
let
that.
the ambulance
They
come.
didn't
Don't
say
touch
that.
him. Leave him for now.
They didn't say that, no. They told him stay still.
You don't think they said that?
I heard them say stay still. Okay, the two EMS workers, according to Deed, says they're out on an administrative leave. Rory, go ahead and finish up, man. I thank you for being patient. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't see them administer any aid. I saw them standing there looking at them. And I never seen, when somebody's really fucked up like that, I've never seen EMS workers do that before in my whole life. Even the dude, George Floyd, right? When the EMS workers came, they took over the situation and got him up out of there, like pretty soon, pretty quick. But when they got on the scene, you know what I mean? But this
you mean Gator from Jungle Fever, aka George Floyd?
Yeah. But at least those EMS workers came there and took him out of there.
All right. Rory, I gotta go, man. Good to talk to you. Salute.
Yeah, so that's all I got, Star.
Right, man.
It's a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing I wanted to say real quick is I don't know why they keep messing with Jaguar Wright. Leave that lady alone. Leave that beautiful black woman alone, man. You know, she's trying to live her life, and everywhere she goes, these people, they're delaying her flight 15 and 20 minutes. You know, they were antagonizing her. You know what I mean? Why didn't you just let her go about her business, man? You know, it's the year of the mammy.
Okay.
It's 2023. It's the year of the mammy.
All right, Rory, gotta go. Gotta go. Thank you, man. Thank you for tapping.
All right, I'll talk to you.
All right. Rory dropping N-word bombs. What the fuck? Area code 718. Sit tight. I'm coming to you next. 718. All right, guys, Low Key Radio on YouTube. Please subscribe. Go check out the channel. Great music. It's an instrumental boom bap and lo-fi channel. I was checking it out this morning around 7 a.m. One of my sponsors, okay? Ghost Rewind. Yo, Star, that jacket is corny. That means you like it. Exclusive joint. He'll figure, okay? Elliot, I got your donation. He says, Star, your jacket is fire. Thank you, Elliot. Shug, I got your donation. Tyre should get a check from city, state, and feds. Well, sir, Tyre's not getting anything. He's now with Jesus. His family, I'm sure they'll get something. But, you know, I hate when people, not you, but I hate when people are in that mindset, you know. I'm about to get a bag. I'm gonna let the police beat on me. You're gambling with your life. Jihad, don't ever stop. I'm not a fan, Hadi. Okay. Plainfield, P-Funk, salute to you, man. Good to hear from you. Plainfield, New Jersey, next to my hometown, Scotch Plains. Salute to you, man. Jugul, LLC. Maybe it's time for robots to police communities. It's already going down. You know that already. King, got your donation. Star, did you see the cops let Pelosi's husband get hit? Well, sir, you're talking about Nancy Pelosi. I saw the video. Whenever that happened, a month or so ago, I forget, they released that video today as well. The police, when Nancy Pelosi's husband opened the door, he and his alleged boy toy were embraced. There was a hammer there, but they were, you know, holding each other. Everything seemed to be calm. And the police said, what's going on? No, are you guys okay? And then the alleged boy toy said, yeah, we're okay. Nancy Pelosi's husband didn't say, help me, this is an intruder. He didn't say that. He's standing there in some type of shorts, undergarments. The next thing you know, the alleged boy toy grabs the hammer, hits him on the head. In my opinion, they were having some type of disagreement, you know? You were supposed to buy me a home in Calabasas. What happened to that? I'm driving the old G-Wagon. When am I getting an upgrade? I mean, the guy was standing there when the police came and they opened the door. He didn't try and run out the house. Am I crazy? Troll babies. Nancy Pelosi's husband. Z-Snap. King, got your donation. Thank you so much. Derek's. Okay, he's something about his court date. Derek's, are you okay, man? Okay. Good to hear from you, Darix. Okay. Essential Boom, I got your donation. Are you on the line? Area code, well, let me go to area code 718 first. Good evening, 718. Are you there? Thank you for holding. 718.
Sure, no problem. I just wanted to start by saying this. I was looking at the statistics for police shootings.
Okay.
And as you probably know, that, obviously more white people do get killed compared to blacks, people, and other people, right? We do know that, right?
Yes, we do. We agree on that, yes.
Okay. Even though there is some unreported cases, and I'm not denying that, there could be probably maybe more black people or others, whatever they may not be reporting, etc. But what I don't understand is, why are we not looking at the bigger picture, which is zooming out and focusing on the police versus citizens? Because that's really what it is. That's what I want to understand. It's really the police and the authority versus the citizens. We need to not defund the police, but we need to make sure that they're well-trained. And I think someone on Joe Rogan discussed this as well. A lot of these areas in these small-town places don't have the proper training and mental evaluation for some of these people.
Okay.
Because a lot of the people who join the police force and the military, etc., are sociopaths.
Can I jump in, sir, and say, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Okay. Thank you for calling in.
Why? What is...
No, hang on. I think you already have an understanding because you spoke about the fact that more white people are, the police, I'm sorry, I forget how you said it. The police kill, did you say kill or more white people? I forget how you said it.
More white people have gotten shot by the police.
Right. Okay, all right. Yes, that's a fact. It's number one. Number two, I don't take shots at anybody else's podcast, but please, Joe Rogan is not a fucking physicist. He's not an economist. He's not a philosopher. He's a comedian. His word is not law. Please, okay?
You didn't hear me.
No. You mentioned him as if, just because he says something that's, who Joe Rogan says. I don't give a fuck what Joe Rogan says, respectfully. Now, let's go back to your perspective on things.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but can I quickly...
No, I'm going to finish what I'm saying, and when I finish, then you'll respond. I agree with what you're saying, but at your young age, and I say this respectfully, you will learn if you don't know already. The media targets the disenfranchised, those who are not necessarily of the dominant society. So the conversation, although you say we should focus on a much broader topic, that sounds great, but the media targets minorities, what will soon be the majorities, and wants us to see, the disenfranchised as those who need help. You have the floor, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, number one, you assumed two things. I'm going to clear up the Joe Rogan thing. I never said that Joe Rogan said...
No, sir, we're not going to clear up the Joe Rogan thing, or else I'll get you the fuck out of here. Get past it. This is not...
Okay, well, can we do the age thing? Because I don't think that was right either. I never said that the minorities weren't disenfranchised. I'm very well aware that a lot of black people are used between the Democrats and the Republicans as a football. That being said, I still do think that my point stands is that we need to focus on the police versus our society. Because at the end of the day...
And I said I agree, sir. I agree.
I know, I'm just telling so that was it. And I saw Dana on there. I don't know if he's still there. I wanted to shout Dana out.
No, sir, we don't do shout-outs, sir. That's why I asked you how old you are, because, we have a certain standard here with this show. On the screen, it says the objective perspective. Objective. I like for everyone to speak their piece, but at the same time, we are going to look at the reality, the sad reality of how the media likes to portray certain groups and or cultures, I can go way, way back, but I don't want to go too far back. I mean, this is a fact. with regards to how the news was designed to project and to put the spotlight on certain people to make them look as if they are animals. Would you agree on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
I'll give you the last word, though.
I mean...
You have the last word.
Yeah, it's also in our favor sometimes as well. But I do think that we're not going... black people are not going to protest because of this. That we can say that, even though the media does do some... they have weird things that they do in order to make us look crazy. I do think that there is some privilege in the fact that because they're black...
Your phone sounds a little muffled, sir. Can you pull the blanket up so I can hear you?
Sorry. Did you hear? I said because they're black, I do think that we're not going to have any protests. So even though the media does things, a lack of accountability is also in our community, and it's running rampant as much as...
Well, sir, I have to jump in. I have to jump in. Who is we in our community? I don't know you.
Oh, well, I'm referring to black. I know you're half Italian or whatever, but I'm referring to mainly us.
Whether I'm half Asian, Malaysian, that has got nothing to do with nothing. I don't support tribalism. So when you say us and we and our, I don't know you. So I can't necessarily co-sign what you're saying.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I meant black people in this case. Even though I don't usually use we all the time.
Okay. Are you
you have a white star?
Are you foundational?
Huh? Wait, go ahead.
Are you foundational Black American? Are you Caribbean? Who are you, sir? I've got time.
Yeah, I'm non-foundational Black American. I have Jamaican roots.
Oh. You're a descendant of indentured servants.
Probably, yeah, most likely.
Your family was British subjects, yes?
Most likely, yes.
I thank you for your call, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. You see, folks, I let people speak. Don't start that we shit like we French. I don't even fuck with Italians like that. Troll baby said, can I get an amen? Star don't fuck with Italians. Huh? Essential Boom. I got your donation. Start that we shit in us and black. The fuck? Nah. I don't see Essential Boom 706. Did I miss your call? But I got your donation. Thank you so much. Larry, thank you for tapping in, sir. Appreciate the show, big nigga. Yeah, and I want to make it clear, folks. We are smoking on that Tyre Nichols pack tonight. We are. Anybody in that live chat from the hood, the slums, the inner city, you see, a lot of people from the hood, they know not to let it get to that point where Tyre Nichols took it. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Cop bust you upside the head with the stick. Pow! Kick you in the face. You say, okay, you got it. Hands on top of my head, fingers interlocked. You got it. Tyre thought he was back in California talking to white cops. Oh my God. Tyre ran up on some Southern police and said, bitch, put your hands behind your back. Ain't nobody playing with your whole ass. Wiz TV, it got your donation. Star, that Tommy Hilfiger jacket is fire. Thank you for your donation. Coco Chanel, hang on a second. Okay, Coco Chanel, you sent me a paragraph. I don't see a donation. What's going on, baby? You trying to dip it low? Or what is this? Something about what? What the fuck is this? Mommy, what is all this? Are you hold on, send a picture. What are you doing? This is a nigga with a wig. Coco Chanel. Send picture. You're probably a tranny trying to fucking send me 2 paragraphs. Stop that bullshit. Jerry, you got your donation. Oh, okay. Jerry says from Alameda and moved to West Memphis. Nigga, you spot on. Cameron, I got your donation. Okay, your donation cut off. Cameron, can you elaborate? What are you talking about, sir? El Barrio, are you calling in 917? Hold on. Where's El Barrio? El Barrio. El Barrio, thank you for being patient. Good evening.
Peace.
Peace.
Good evening,
How
man.
are you, sir?
I was crying off of your story you just told right now.
Hey, man.
Oh, man.
It's some real shit.
He said, help me. That was hard. Pause.
He smacked her like 4 or 5 times. He broke her. He broke her just like a fucking cowboy breaks a Bronco, because she was talking all that hot shit at first, and then she looks at me and calls my government name. Troy, help me. Bitch, you just got smacked by a brolic country nigga, and I'm on coke.
Oh, shit.
Fuck out of here. Go ahead, you were saying? Go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
What's cracking, man?
So, yeah, rest in peace to Tyre.
Yeah,
and,
man.
That video was hard to watch, man. Ooh. Those dudes was moving like a straight gang, man.
Yeah.
Like a straight up gang who ran down on the op.
Yeah.
And like, I'm from New York, man. You don't run from police and get caught.
Right.
If you run, you better make sure
you better make
get
it
out of there. You better make sure you got the escape route, because if you get caught, man, it's bad. You know, one thing about New York City, they don't really beat you to death though. Like, you can't really get like beat to death, and you will get shot and killed if you make the wrong move.
Yeah.
But they won't beat you to death. You know, that was tough. They left him out there to die.
Can I ask how old are you, sir? Are you from Manhattan? When you say New York, from Manhattan?
I'm from East Harlem, home of Alpo, man.
Oh.
Yeah, greasy, super greasy.
Can I ask how old are you, sir? Can I ask how old are you?
I'm 39. Okay. I'm 39,
okay.
sir.
Well, with all due respect, you're a younger man, and salute to you being a younger man. You know, I'm as old as dust, man. I had a buddy who was a cop. He was part of the Dirty 30 back in the mid 90s. Oh my God, he was too gangster. I had to stop fucking with him. I stopped sniffing coke in 1991, but he was just on some other shit. I said, hey man, I got a job, man. I can't hang out no more. Crazy.
Yeah,
in New York.
It's like that. It's
crazy
like that.
in New York. Go ahead.
That.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, the worst thing you could do is think because you're black or you Spanish and you see a black and a Spanish cop and think that y'all brothers or y'all gonna get a G pass because y'all the same race. Are you crazy? They take that shit.
Make sure, sir, that you make sure you emphasize Hispanic. They speak Spanish, but they're not from Spain.
Right. Well, Hispanic. Right. Because I know.
People from Spain ain't fucking with Puerto Ricans,
Spanish,
Cubans, Colombians.
Spaniards ain't jacking us.
Nah,
right.
They speak Spanish, and in New
York,
Hispanic. In New York, they speak Spanglish and Nuyorican, but they're not from Spain. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All broken, crazy. I'm one of them. Yes, I'm one of them.
Okay.
So, but like the Hispanic cops are probably the worst, man, and they the worst.
I don't think
they
so.
They go crazy.
I don't think so, but go ahead. I don't think so.
Well, I have my own personal experiences.
Okay.
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. They all foul, and because it's not about a race anymore at that point. It's the blue wall, the blue shield against everybody. It ain't no race at that point. You know what I'm saying? You and we all consider it suspects, regardless. You know, and it's just crazy. But me personally, I don't play with police, man. You listen. We going to the precinct. We going to bookings. Let me get my phone call, and I'll be all right. I don't play with them. I've been tuned up before. I know how it go. It's just, you know.
Can I interject? You know,
Sure.
I'm not a know-it-all, but through my experiences, I have found if you call a Puerto Rican or some type of Hispanic police officer sir or primo, that they'll cut you a little slack. If you call him primo's like a name of respect. Yes, primo. Yes, sir. Thank you. No, sir. If you go that route, you're okay. But once you start suck my dick. If you say suck my dick to a Hispanic cop.
Oh man, that's a famous New York. That's famous New York lingo. That's how you start the conversation.
You're getting punched in your shit. Now.
Yeah.
The black cop, even if you say yes sir, no sir, and depending on your tone or dialect, you can say yes sir to a black cop. But if he's from the Bronx, let's just say he grew up in Fort Apache. You heard of Fort Apache? He's gonna punch you in your shit because who are you from? New Jersey? Pow! Pow! Go ahead. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, they put these police, some of them, for the most part, the younger ones now are kind of like from the hood. They're kind of like more familiar with the lingo and everything. So they're not threatened too much by the SMD and, you know, all the crazy,
right.
You know how we do in the hood. You know, we just screaming yow and, you know, all the scare tactics to get you away from us. Deep down inside, you know, they shook. But the white cops, they don't really know none of that. And they the ones who get paranoid, and I don't understand why they put them in those environments like that, you know. Even though this was a whole black cop situation, as I know had nothing to do with race. Like I said, there is no race when it comes to police and citizens or you know, people of color. But they need to put more people who understand the hood to understand us, like, or understand the people that's in the hood.
I don't know about that, but I hear you.
But yeah, I mean, it's an unfortunate situation. The whack thing is that it's black cops doing it to a black guy too. On top of that, it got them looking wild crazy, and then it's just more like the way they show it to the people is like, look, it ain't just white cops, black cops do it too, type thing. That's the whack part about that, is that it paints a picture that's just crazy all the way around, man. On top of that.
What's that famous film? Is it Boys in the Hood? You know, because art imitates life. What are those films?
Right.
You had that black cop.
Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood.
That black cop, he wanted to put his foot in the ass.
That was Bernie Mac, right?
No, it wasn't Bernie Mac. No, it wasn't Bernie Mac.
No, that wasn't Bernie. No, they did a parody about that.
Yeah, but one of those black cops in that movie, boy, he was scary as a motherfucker, and you knew he was gonna just snap on you. I forget one of those scenes. I forget who it was. He may have been talking to.
That was like Cuba Gooding Jr.
Okay, Cuba Gooding. Yeah.
Yeah. When they pulled him over and they slammed him up. Well, he said something. He said, "We ain't do nothing." And he said, "What you said to me?" And the cop went crazy on him after that. Yeah, he went crazy on. That's when he went and started swinging in the air after that. And yeah, that was classic. That was historical. But yeah, man, I just, you know, unfortunate situation, man.
Okay.
That like RIP to the guy, man.
Okay.
And, you know,
well, RIP, man. But we smoking on that pack too. Let's not get it fucked up, man. Thank you for your call.
Oh, we definitely getting high. We definitely
Thank you.
getting high. We
Thank
definitely
you.
getting high, man.
Yes, sir. Salute.
All right.
Okay. Who sent a donation? Deacon. Deacon says star rocking that Richard Simmons throwback jacket. Oh, thank you, man. This that exclusive Hill Figure shit. Don't act like you've seen this one before. You have not. John Blaze. Okay, I got your email. Thank you, John Blaze. We spoke. Trevor, I will respond to you after the show about advertising. Folks, if you want to be a sponsor on the show, where's my advertising information? Hold on a second. We're giving you 2 months for the price of one up until Sunday. 2 months promotion up until Sunday, which includes not just the community section, but the showrunner, your URL or whatever platform you want to promote. Twice a week we pin your links to the top of the comments for the rebroadcast. Of course, you will be in the rotation at the end of the show, the banners that roll. And you can call in twice a week, okay? There's the email address. If you want to be a sponsor, up until Sunday, you can get 2 months for the price of one, okay? Thank you, Deeds. Deeds sent me an email here. Hold on a second. Okay, 2 Memphis EMTs relieved of duty in connection to... Okay, yes. Salute to Tyre Nichols' mother. You know, I wasn't trying to clown her earlier. Just it looks like she's been through something, you know? She's calling for calm. Are they turning up in Memphis, folks? I have not had time to check. Where's Janet? Hold on a second. Oh, Janet, is that you? Area code 973, tap it in. Janet, yes, no, maybe? Give her a second. Is that Janet on the line? 973. 012, yes, no, maybe? Janet. Send donation through us. Hold on a second, guys. Who is V12 Media? Who is that? V12 Media. Why are you blocked? What happened? Send link to your channel. Send direct hyperlink. I don't block people. So did you say something crazy? V12 Media, were you trying to fuck up business? Send direct hyperlink to your channel. I'll see if you're blocked. See if I can figure it out. Let me say this, V12 Media and anybody else, I am fortunate at my age to have young people that I can trust with the passwords to my YouTube channel. They educate me. The channel has grown tremendously. If you're in that live chat or if you're in the comment section, you're trying to disrupt business, they'll put you in timeout, you know, but I don't get involved in that. I follow their lead. I don't know what the issue is, but send me a link and we'll see what's going on. Janet, are you there? Janet, I got to go. I was trying to hold. 209, is that my main nigga on the trigger? Randy, 209, good evening. 209, yes, no, maybe?
Can we have a moment of silence for that young man?
My nigga Randy, good to hear from you, Randy. It was cracking, man.
Yeah, man, can we have a moment of silence for that young black man?
Go ahead,
He was taken too soon.
Go ahead.
Okay, wait.
Fix my drink, yeah. Drinking
That's it.
Yeah. Go ahead. What's cracking with you, man? How you feel?
Not much. I just needed a moment of silence, man. And this is just to show you that black people don't keep that same energy for their own. If it was white cops, I don't want to go there. People would have been on the line turning up. But nobody other than the usual suspects are turning up on these niggers that killed another black man for just not code switching. If he knew how to code switch and comply the right way to these niggas, he probably would have been here today.
I disagree, Randy. I don't know how long you've been listening to the show. I went down the list of research that I pulled. Tyre Nichols, 29 years of age, born in 1993, born in Sacramento, California. He went to high school in California as well. A FedEx worker, 5'11", 148 pounds. The high school that he went to, in case you don't know, was in Alameda. The student body, 23% African American. 23% African American student body. So in my opinion, he grew up around more white people, kind of like myself. He spoke more suburban, not necessarily white, but suburban. And when he started speaking to these police officers, saying, dude, and then he said, you guys are doing a lot. In my opinion, these southern country, dark-skinned police officers were going to teach him a lesson. Oh, you think you're better than somebody else. I said, put your fucking hands behind your back, boy. They were worse than the KKK, Randy. Did you listen to the video that you watched?
I saw it. I tried not to listen because that is just too disgusting for me. And this is why I thought you had a point when you were talking to the peekaboo we see you, Rory. Black on black crime. When you're speaking to Rory about black on black crime versus white hate, he was completely wrong. Black on black crime is worse because it gets up until that point, of that. They take it there, these niggas, when they feel like you look down on them. They want to teach you a lesson, like you just said. They get in their feelings. They feel like they're being disrespected when you're, a suburban black man rather than a southern black man. That's why these mammies are so confrontational with you, because you don't have a southern twang. So they're like, where's this Negro from, this little light-skinned nigga?
Can I respond?
Of course.
Even though I have verbal jousting matches with mammies, as I call them in the Atlanta tri-state area, I enjoy those conversations, and a lot of them are good-looking women. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I have a fetish of sorts for dark-skinned women. A fetish. So I'm not looking to get into a hateful argument with them or even discussion. I'm reckless eyeballing, and some of them, of course, they see me as an uppity northern nigga, and I am. But it doesn't go to the level of motherfucker, or bitch. I don't have to grip up like, bitch, who fuck you talking? It doesn't get to that level. It's a verbal. I respect that. It's a verbal jousting match. The mammy up in Publix. She's a good-looking woman. She fuck around and slip up. I'll give her that raw dick in the Publix parking lot if she slips up. But now, hang on a second. White on white hate, in my opinion, is supreme over black on black crime. Black on black crime is just, You're
right.
Hang on. I don't want to be right. Isolated incidents, and the media, likes to exploit shit. But, white folks, I've said this before, I'll say it again. The Caucasian, once upon a time, sat down and they created the atom bomb. You ever heard of the Manhattan Project?
Yeah, that's when they plan on blowing the world up, just in case they have to.
Well, you're somewhat right. The Manhattan Project. Do you know what that was? If not, Google it. I got time.
Nah. I'll look it up now.
Google it. I got time. I got time for you, Randy. Google Manhattan Project. I'll Google it with you. White on white hate is something else. White folks sitting around creating bombs and figuring out how they can blow up millions. And never mind just shooting niggas at the motherfucking racetrack gas stations and shooting niggas at strip clubs. Manhattan Project. What do you see?
Oh, created the first nuclear bomb for World War II.
Take your time and read it. The Manhattan Project was a research and development. Go ahead. Can you read, Randy? Where's Randy? Randy.
It was when America produced the first nuclear weapons. It was led in the United States with the support of the United Kingdom and Canada from 1942 to 1946. The project was under the direction of Major General Leslie Grove of the U.S. Army Corps Engineer Nuclear Physicist with the... Damn.
Take your time. Take your
time. The actual bomb, the Army component of the project was...
The atom bomb.
Designated.
Give me the year. Give us the year that the Caucasoids sat down and said, hey, how do we kill millions? Let's figure this shit out. What year? 1940?
That was 1939. Damn, they spent billions on this.
1942 to 1946. Disbanded 1947.
Yeah, niggas will never take it that far that they want to blow up. Niggas might do drive-by.
Yeah.
But they ain't wasting billions to blow this shit.
Niggas do drive-bys. Niggas do drive-bys. But the Caucasians said, hey, how do we kill women and children?
They may beat a nigga to death in a traffic stop, but they won't take it that far. Let me go. I'm talking to like a stay-up star.
The Caucasian created a bomb and said, hey, so the Japanese really want some smoke, huh? Okay. Let's try this motherfucker out on Hiroshima. Boom!
Niggas never play like that with the white man again.
Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Hang on a second. Whoa. Oh, shit. Rory said, let me get at that fucking spick. That's what Rory said.
Peekaboo, we see you.
Oh, you see me, you little dirty spick? You see me, you little dirty spick? What you up here crying for? You crying for the black man. Listen to you.
What strange man you got in your apartment right now, Rory?
You little bitch
what
ass
strange man you got in the
sucker.
apartment tonight with the wig
on? You little bitch ass Placido hider.
Nigga in
Where
the
you
wig
hiding the
you got stuck
Placidos?
in the tool
Where
right
you
now.
hiding?
Guys, one at a time. Hang on a second. Hang on. Rory, fix your headset, man. We got the echo again. Come on. Fix that shit. Randy, sit tight. Let Rory speak. You called his name. Let him speak, and then you can respond. Rory, you have the floor. Let's go. Let's go. Where's Rory? Let's go. Is his phone fucked up? Randy, you got the floor. Then he's having phone issues. You got Randy.
Nah, is that Rory got company? You know he keeps a nigga in the wig, in the tuck on the weekends. Come on, he got you on speaker because he's doing coke with his lover right now.
5'3", little 4'9", 110 pounds.
Hey guys, one at a time. Rory, let him speak because you were having phone issues.
All right.
Randy, you have 1 minute. Go ahead, Randy, 1 minute.
I'll let the mic go. Go, Mick.
Go ahead, speak boy. Speak Spanish, speak English, say whatever you got to say.
Okay, one at a time.
You're the one calling me out.
One at a time.
Go ahead, talk.
Go ahead, Randy.
Half a homo, you got the floor. Go, bitch, nigga, go.
Okay, Rory, you have the floor.
This nigga got nothing to say. Come on, man. I hate these spicks that call up with this fake-ass black and brown coalition. Like his people ain't been killing black people since the beginning of time. He comes on here and tries to use the N-word. Meanwhile, if you knew the history of the Dominican Republic, Irish people ain't never killed no black people like that. What we did, we lived downtown together in Manhattan. We came into the New World together. We was all poor together. You know, if you know anything about the draft riots and throughout the Bronx and Washington Heights, black and Irish always lived together. But you fucking spicks, you kill black people where you come from. Then you come up here and you act outraged like the Trinitarios ain't fucking slicing black people up and robbing them in Washington Heights and fucking the Bronx. You out of your mind? You people are the most racist. You're the most racist people on the planet, and half of you couldn't even fathom the history of Black America or FBA. Your people are sluts and whores.
Oh shit!
If you goddamn go down there, give them a plate of rice and beans, you can fuck any woman you want.
Shit.
Black women in America got way more respect than that. This fucking Dominican spick. He's out of his mind. Little bitch boy. You out of your mind?
Okay.
I would buy you a Happy Meal.
Okay, hang on. Rory, you just had 1 minute. Hold
You
on.
little
Rory, you just had a minute. Hold on. Okay. Randy, you have the floor now to respond.
Yo, that was cute, right? I'm going to take a flight to New York soon. And your daughter's of age, right? She's 18?
Don't bring the kids.
What she like to eat?
Don't bring the kids into it, Randy.
He's asking questions.
Don't bring the kids in.
in.
Leave the kids out of it.
Video.
Leave the kids out of it.
Take down your daughter. How about that?
Okay, we're gonna put them on hold. No. We're not doing
I'ma
it, kids.
They like underage
you don't got a man in her
You
life.
can't help
I'ma be
that
the
shit.
man in her life.
You
Daddy
like
wasn't
underage
there,
girls,
so Randy
right?
would be.
Right.
Randy, we're not doing kids, Randy.
Weird ass
Rory,
nigga.
Rory, you have the floor. We're not doing kids. Rory, you have the floor. We'll come back to him.
That's his culture, doing kids, not me. I don't talk about people's kids. That's his people. His people be doing kids. Shit. If they're a little green in between, they ready to go down to Dominican Republic.
Easy.
That's his culture.
Easy. We're not doing kids, all right? Okay. Jen, I see you. Sit tight, Jen. I see him and get you back on the line. Let's bring let's bring Randy back in. Randy, keep the kids out of it. You have the floor.
Yo, Rory, look. When I'm in New York, I'm going to drop the Addy and you better pull up.
I already dropped my Addy.
Know that. Just pull up.
I already dropped my Addy.
Nigga, you soft, bruh. The last thing you going to see is some ski mask and a glove, my nigga. Just know that.
Okay.
And you's a half a homo. On the prowl on weekends off the coke looking for little white boys.
You have the floor, Randy.
You gonna say something, pussy?
No, he's on hold.
You done you finished, pussy.
He's on hold. He's on hold. You have the floor, sir.
And he be pandering to black people. One moment is niggas this, niggas that. The next moment is Irish and black people together. The only time y'all was together was when y'all was on the field together as indentured servants when y'all first came here. Pussy, how about that?
Okay. Guys, on the screen, please pay attention to my sponsors. And also, if you want to make a donation to the show for this premium Black News, there's my PayPal information, okay? Starboyradio@gmail.com. I say again, starboyradio@gmail.com. And also, BBE TV. I sent you guys a couple of emails. Are you out there? Are you okay? I want to get you back on the show. BBE TV podcast. Videomixtape.com, okay? Let's bring Rory back in. All right, Randy, you call Rory's name, so he called back. There he is right there.
Yeah, I heard what he said. Yeah, you're right. We were indentured service together in this country, and we did live in the ghetto together in this country. And that's a bond your people will never have with FBA. And when this country goes to war, no, hold up. And when this country goes to war, it's Irish American and Black Americans that are defending this country. You don't never see no goddamn Dominican spicks with the fucking with the suit on and uniform on, going and defend this country. You just come here and suck us dry. You know?
Exactly.
And any place you ever want to meet, bitch boy, any place you ever want to meet, I'll slice the shit out of you with 5 Dominicans. I'll slice the shit out of you with 5 Dominicans, bitch. Fuck, I'm scared of you. You out of your goddamn mind? You put on a black pair of gloves and a black ski mask. Your 3'9" ass look like a cockroach, and I'll step on you, boy. You talking enough shit. I'll meet you wherever. You think I don't know 181st and Audubon? You think I don't know 209th? You think I don't know Dykeman? I got people up there too, bitch. I'm from the Bronx. I call my people down there. You know what I'll do? I'll leave you looking like Junior. I'll leave you looking like that little Dominican Junior. I'll cut you up on the side of the street, boy.
Okay.
Just like Tyree, nigga. How about that?
Right.
In the hospital.
Come see me, man. Come see me.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull a R. Kelly on your kid,
You
pussy.
ain't pulling nothing.
Okay, you see, Randy. Randy, you're out of here. He keeps talking about kids. He's
You pulling as a
he's
ponytail,
gone.
bitch.
He's gone. I hung up on him. He's just talking about kids, man. I ain't doing that, man. Rory, good to talk to you, man.
Fuck out of here. All right, Star.
All right,
Yo, have a
salute.
good show.
All right, salute. Leave the kids out of it. Oh, Jesus. RC from the 315 got your donation. Star, this reminds me of when you were at the rec center as a kid back in the early 70s in Durham, North Carolina. Yeah. You got it. And they said to me, I still remember that boy's name. I'm not going to say his name. And I don't want to keep talking about my old stories, but yeah, early 70s. I was maybe 7. My grandmother lived on Kent Street, down the hill. A little recreation center. We playing horseshoes, and this boy, I remember his name, but I'm not going to say it. He said to the other kids, he said, he think he cute, talking all proper about me. I said, oh, shit. Now, my father was from there originally, so he always told me, don't let nobody surround you. You throw the first punch. Oh, shit. Nigga came up on me, him and a couple other little peasy head niggas. I had the horseshoe in my hand. He got too close to me, and I pretended like I was going to throw the horseshoe, and I cracked his ass in the fucking dome. Pow! Dropped the horseshoe and hauled ass. Across the baseball field. Up the hill. Right inside the house. Yes, RC from the 315. Yes. Early 70s. So I somewhat sort of know what I'm talking about when it comes to Tyre Nichols. Tyre was talking a little too proper to them police. Troll babies, we smoking on a Tyre pack. I hate to say it. Nigga, just stay still. Stop all that, Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Somebody trying to fuck up business. Stop all that trying to rationalize with the police. Sometimes you gotta shut your mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. M-O-U-T-H. Most of you say M-O-U-F as in Frank, but it's mouth. M-O-U-T-H. Shut the hole in your fucking face. Some of you feel the need to have the last word. And that's why you get your shit split to the white meat a lot of times. Can I get an amen if you know what I'm talking about in the live chat, huh? Sometimes a nigga just can't. Or a nigga bitch. You push it, and you push it. Just like that girl out. Just like that girl out there in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Troy, help me. Bitch barely said 2 words to me the whole day. This nigga starts cracking you in your shit. All of a sudden, Troy, as if I'm Captain Save-A-Ho. Bitch, I'm on coke. What? Troy. Fuck. Area code. Oh, where's Janet? Is that Janet 973? Janet. Is that? I'm looking for Janet. Where is Janet? Area code 973. Janet.
Hey, I'm here, sir. How are you?
Hey, Janet, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you well.
Okay.
I can hear you well.
Okay, can you fix your headset? Fix your headset, please.
I'm not on the headset.
Okay.
On my speaker.
Yeah, it sounds bad. Can you just pick up until we finish our conversation? I want to hear every syllable.
Okay.
Every syllable that you say. Go ahead, Janet. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, let me say, Rory, you know what?
He's gone. He's not here. He's not here.
No, he did good. I was about to tell him, say, hey, my birthday's come off next month. Hey, look, you know. Woo! I was like, yes, thank you so much.
What's cracking, Janet?
And yeah, the reason I was calling you about these cops, right?
Okay.
And everyone seemed to think that, you know, they're just a bunch of country boys. Mm-hmm. But you know that like 4 out of the 5 has like college degrees.
Okay.
You know? So they're not uneducated. They didn't just fall off the back of a wagon. They are educated, so they should know better. And second thing I want to point out is the second thing I want to point out is that they weren't even supposed, their job, according to their Scorpion department, they're not even supposed to pull people over. That's not in the scope of their responsibility.
Okay.
And third of all, the area that they supposed to monitor, the area that he was in wasn't one of the areas. It was not a high risk area.
Tyre Nichols, you're talking about.
So why was they there? I don't understand that.
If I can respond to what you're saying, Janet, and thank you for always doing research. Yeah, they've been fired. So maybe what you just laid out played a part in their demise from the force, along with, you know, beating Tyre Nichols, as we clearly could see. I said earlier in the broadcast, I'm not sure how long you've been listening, I want the police chief, Davis, I want her fired, because usually, you know, in law enforcement, the police or detectives, you know, they are only allowed to go as far as their commander allows them to. You know, it's all
right.
It's all, you know, ranks within law enforcement. You follow command. You are part of an organization. You're told what to do. There's no individual, you know, acts. You work as a team, as a group, as a unit. And they were stomping the shit out of Tyre collectively, kicking him in the face, humiliating him, kidnapped him. And then, again, what really bothered me is that he was sitting there for over 20 minutes.
Right.
With no water poured on his face. He was sprayed. He's moving. You know, just... That was horrific. That was hard to watch. Go ahead.
But my thing is, and I understand what you're saying, and everything is 100% true. And now she stated Wednesday that they're going to go after some more people. But my whole thing is, the whole situation, I don't see in what realm and what reality that those police officers were supposed to meet up with him in any regards, because they were not supposed to be in that area.
Yeah.
They were not supposed to, they went out of the scope of their responsibilities.
Right.
And then you say the way they acted, well, I would say the way they acted, it seemed like they were like, you know, gang members or something. Yeah. But 4 out of the 5 have degrees, play college football, are part of fraternities. So I don't understand what is going on there. And I think that people should be looking into this a little bit more than what it is, because they fired them really quick before anybody could, you know, really get a grip on what's going on. So something is happening down there in Memphis it needs to be explored. Something needs to happen because to me, if they had any prior knowledge of this man or knew this man before the incident, then that ups their charges. So if they are so the charges they have now are very, very serious.
Okay.
But it's not first degree.
Well, now, hang on a second. I did take notice to the kidnapping charge. Did you see that? Kidnapping.
So why would they put kidnapping?
Well, again,
I don't
hang on. In my opinion, I'm not a lawyer, in my opinion, they detained him against his will for a long period of time. They're just walking around talking to each other, giving each other, high fives, taking pictures. I mean, it was just, they had a fucking powwow amongst themselves while this guy is sitting there literally dying. So maybe that's where the kidnapping charge came in. I counted over 20 minutes with this man just sitting there. 20 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, but what police have something called immunity. So once somebody is underneath arrest, you can explain why you sat there that long. But my problem is, I think the kidnapping is because they were not supposed to be there. They were not supposed. It was out of their realm of their responsibility.
Okay.
They had no business pulling him over. It's not part of their thing. They are a specialized group, and they know they're not idiots. You got 4 college graduates in the 5 police. In those 5 police, you got 4 college graduates. So they're not stupid. I'm not saying that college graduates are smart, but I'm saying they have some recollection of what's right and wrong.
Well, listen, Jan, I don't mean to cut you short. All that sounds great. Thank you for doing research. But right now, it's more so I want to focus on the tragedy of how this man suffered. I pulled his information, 29 years of age. The cops have been arrested and charged. So let's talk about how this young man worked at FedEx. He was a father.
Right.
He did not appear to be on drugs. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the cops, I'm sure, next week, the week after, when their trial comes up. Just this guy, he didn't seem to be, high on anything. I think that's more of a concern.
He lived a very good life. All right, he had. I'm looking at CNN where they say he had his Starbucks sessions on the weekend. Okay. He worked. He had great friends. I sent you his website to some of his art.
I got it.
You can see some of his art.
I got it.
Send it.
I got it.
I
got it. And that's why I want to talk.
He had a beautiful eye.
Yeah, I want to talk about him. I don't want to focus on these piece of shit. I'll say it again. Piece of shit cops. I'm not defending them in any way, shape, or form. But let's talk about this guy.
They have no defense.
Yeah,
I think they should be charged more. But this guy, he was a great guy. I mean, from what I'm reading, I don't know him or anything, of course. But from what I'm reading, he didn't have any animosity. And yes, he grew up in a suburban area, but he wasn't an idiot, and he didn't. And it don't look to me that he would talk back to the cops. And if he ran because he was in danger.
Well, now hang on a second, Janet, because I don't know at what point you came in this evening, but he was speaking to them in a manner that I felt, I could be wrong, that I felt was foreign to them. He wasn't from.
No, it wasn't.
Hang on.
Please.
Hang on.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
He wasn't from Memphis, and they detected that. And that's why they were calling him bitch, and all sorts of names. Talking down to him. Talking to him as if you don't belong here, and I'm going to learn you. That's that old Southern shit. I'm going to learn you right. Go ahead.
Yeah, but one of the cops was from Connecticut.
He was in the South, in Memphis. He's in Memphis.
Yeah, one of the cops is originally from Connecticut, and he owns a PR company. Let me pull him up.
No. Fuck him and fuck his PR company. Fuck him. Fuck his company. I'm not promoting his company. They beat a man half to death. Go ahead, finish up.
Yeah, they did, and they did so, and they held that man's hands while the other ones hit him. And they took turns like they was tagging each other in. That was, to me, and I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist or anything. To me, I think the whole thing was deliberate. I do. And this guy is he was a family guy, hard worker. He just do it. Let the man live.
Okay.
Let people live.
All right, Janet, he's dead, so let's not go left, right. Do you want to comment on Jaguar Wright? Did you see the video? She was turned up in the Chicago airport yesterday. The Queen, Jaguar Wright. The Queen.
She is a national hero. She's a national hero. And I would not say one bad word against her. National hero.
Okay.
She should speak her truth, and I stand by her and for her.
And she's exposing the music industry and the Illuminati, right? She's exposing all that.
Yes, right. That's right. Tell the world, shame the devil. Yes.
All right.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Good to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I'll let you talk. Square, pardon me. Monty got your donation. Okay, something about Rory and Bussy. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Varnell. That's an older name, a very nice name. I knew a girl named Varnell in the 70s. Wow, Varnell. Thank you for your donation, Varnell. Monty says Rory licks his lips every time FBJ calls in. Okay. Thank you, Dana. Dana with the data sent me. I'm sorry, Big Elvis. Pardon me. Big Elvis, 646. What's Elvis's number? Hold on. Thank you for holding 646. Big Elvis, thank you for texting me again, man. I'm sitting here sipping. Thank you for being patient.
It's all good, Star. It's all good.
Yes, sir.
I was thanks. Great show. Honestly, I've only been able to listen for the last 40 minutes. I missed most of it.
That's fine.
I'm stuck in that dispensary over here in Red Hook. And here's the thing. The video with this gentleman starts where he's being pulled out of a car, and there's 3 officers there.
90 seconds.
Hey, Elvis, hold on a second. Elvis, my phone system is shutting down. Can I ask you to call right back? I'm going to restart the phones. I'm sorry. It just said 90 seconds.
All right.
Call right back. I'll get you on. Okay, guys, hold on a second. I have to restart the phones, okay? Extended show tonight. Why not? And I see some of you sent in PayPal donations. Please bear with me, okay? Give me a second. Hold on. See if I can do this fast. Mauricio, I got your donation. Thank you very much. Blade, you sent me an email. Hold on a second.
Your show now. To hear important.
Your show.
Okay, let's get Elvis back on the line. Blade says, Christ Almighty. Someone is looking to deputize this half-guinea mongrel star. Hey. I'm not going to say which county I was driving through, but, I'm always driving in the mornings, and I saw a big-ass sign at a a police station and said, we're hiring. I said, oh, really? I went in and said, hey, how's it going? I said, you got an application? Yeah, Blade, I fucking filled out an application. Elvis, the phones are back on, guys. The phones are back on. Is it Marab? Got your donation. Thank you, Marab, if I'm saying your name right. You are appreciated. Okay? Okay, where is Elvis? Elvis, you can call back. I had to restart the phones. And I want to promote some more of my sponsors as well. Hold on a second. Let me tell Elvis, call back now. Call now. Okay. I filled out an application at a fucking police station. Now, I know I'm too old to be, well, let me not say I'm too old. There may be some other type of, something I can do to get that badge and the gun. I mean, I already got the gun, but, the badge itself. All right, I'm looking for Elvis, 64632. Hey, 646, can you hold on? I see you. 646, can you hold on? Hey, 646, can you hold on? I see you. That's some New York person, always with that fucking, they're in the other room doing something. Area code 901. Good evening. Are you there? 901.
Hey, Star.
Hey, who's this?
It's Stephanie.
Stephanie, hey, what's up, lady?
So,
hey.
Yeah, what's going on?
Good to hear from you. What's cracking?
Yeah, of course. So, first of all, I want to start off R.I.P. Tyre Nichols.
Yeah.
That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
Let's be respectful.
Yes.
And second of all, you are right on the money with the police chief.
Come on.
I think it's funny that
Come on.
I think it's funny that you don't like her because a year ago around this time, she was out and about her, I guess, or whatever, and she got her gun stolen. And yeah, and I thought that was so weird. So she got her gun stolen, I guess, out of the lockbox of the car.
Okay.
And they were saying that the lockbox was stolen, but why is your lockbox not attached to the car? You know what I mean? So it's already some funny stuff going on with her, like how did they even know where to look for the gun and all this type of stuff. So this has been a year ago. So she with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, yeah, she just, I don't know, she's just a weird one. But it's a lot of police on the roster in Memphis that ain't really.
Well, hold on.
Off about.
Stephanie, hold on. Elvis, you there? Elvis? Big Elvis.
I'm here.
Okay, sit tight. Let me just finish up with Stephanie. Sit tight. Okay. Okay, so Stephanie, for those who don't know, you are from Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, born and raised?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not taking the police side in any way, shape, or form. I think this was a tragedy. I was really horrified by the way they left Tyre sitting there on the ground, leaning up against that police car for over 20 minutes. That was inhumane. That was worse than Rodney King getting beat with those goddamn batons. He handcuffed. He kept moving his legs. He was delirious, in my opinion. He had been sprayed. They didn't even put water on his face. What say you?
Well, let me I guess I'll try to put it in a little context for you.
Come on.
I'll just tell you the word on the street here. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying what people are saying. Okay. That one of the police officers' wives was messing with Tyre.
Oh.
And that. Yeah. So when y'all was saying, "Oh, it feels deliberate," it feels like it was intentional.
Personal.
I was like, bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
There we go. Because it was some type of feeling because if what people are saying is true, then yes, they had a personal vendetta with this man.
it seemed personal because they were kicking him. And at some point, as law enforcement, you tie the feet together so that they can't move anymore. It's called, putting ties, the zip ties around the ankles to stop he or she from not only hurting themselves but hurting someone else. No zip ties.
Right.
No zip ties.
Right. Yeah, and not even only that. When I saw the video, I was like, dang, these folks talking like they're real. They really blooded or cripping or something like that.
Yeah.
They weren't talking like police. They were talking like I talk to my folks. You know what I'm saying? Real
Right.
good, real rented. I'm like, what's going on? I didn't hear. I heard some more people saying that they thought they were talking like the KKK. I don't think they was talking like the KKK. I think they was talking like some real hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? That just got on the force, came up out the hood, out the block, and got on the force 2 years ago. That's what it sounded like they was talking like.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's crazy. That's real wild. And for none of them to be on the force no more than 3 years, what was they doing before the force?
Well, now, hang on a second. That's a very good point. And thank you, Dana. Dana just sent me an email with regards to California hiring. Hold on a second. California law allows non-U.S. citizens to become police officers. I don't know what's going on down there in Memphis. Maybe they're just they have a police shortage and they'll hire any old goddamn body. But you're
That's
right.
what's happening.
That's what's happening. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
what's happening. They're so a couple of years ago when I first got back home, they were advertising. They had billboards and stuff saying, the police force is hiring, come and join the police force and all this stuff.
Okay.
So this was a campaign back in like 2019, 2020 when they were looking for people to join the police force for that. So this is right on time from when they were doing all of that big recruiting, because this has been about 2 or 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So yes, they were just picking up anybody off the street because, they didn't have anybody. But at the same time, where are they getting these folks from? You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm going to see if I can get me a job as a cop. Now, hold on a second.
Just cause you went to college don't mean you ain't no thug.
I didn't go to college.
College dude.
No, Stephanie, I didn't go to college.
I'm just saying. I know somebody had said that.
No.
They
Listen,
had degrees and stuff.
I have been rejected by the New York State Police Department 3 times and once by Pennsylvania. I've been trying to get that fucking badge, but they said no, not you. But now let's go back for a second. You said when you came home, were you in the penitentiary? Where were you?
No, I was in Atlanta. For
That's
10
right.
years. We talked about that.
That's right. Okay, I forgot. I'm just asking. Okay.
Yeah, nah, I ain't did no more than a week, and that was because I had to. I burned out. I don't go to no penitentiary.
Well, can you?
No, we be case.
Can you tell us what you did a week for? Did you get out of?
Oh no, I just violated probation. That was the second time I had violated probation. I couldn't stay off the alcohol and the weed, and I violated probation. And so they said, you don't want to do right, girl. You're gonna have to sit down. First time they put me in overnight, and the next time they was like, oh, you still out here playing? You got to sit down for a week. And I said, all right, I take it.
Okay, so now what was the initial charge, if you don't mind me digging?
Oh, it was something little, real little traffic stop that, I had some weed at. It was nothing major.
Okay.
Nothing major. But this was 10, 15 years ago.
But now,
the law...
Stephanie, with all due respect, you sound like the type that'll discharge a firearm into a bitch's car. You didn't do that?
I got a pistol.
Huh?
I got a pistol.
You got a pistol?
But I don't pop it. Just off the real. Like I know how to use it, so I'm very.
I can tell. Hang on now. But
yeah.
Now, hang on. You're rushing. I'm talking like a country nigga now. But now. but you have popped it, yes?
Yeah, I do, but I do it responsibly because I know what I'm holding in my hand. I'm not just out here on no thugging shit. Okay. But I ain't never had to up it on nobody yet. I popped it where responsibly where I should
Gotcha.
be. But I
Okay.
ain't had to up it on nobody yet.
Okay.
I keep a blade in my kitty though. I pull that out real quick.
Say it again for those who didn't catch it. You keep a blade what? Keep a blade what? Come on.
I said I keep a blade in my titties and I pull it out real quick.
Keep a blade in the titty. Okay, hey, good to talk to you, Stephanie. You have a great night. Thank you, dog.
All right, sir.
Thank you. Okay,
All right.
okay. And no, I'm not going to send you guys a link to Stephanie's Instagram. She's a good-looking girl. Yes, she is. Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg, thank you for being patient, sir. Thank you. I had to reset the phones, and then Stephanie called in. Are you there, sir? Elvis, Big Elvis.
Big Elvis, the Chef. I'm here, Star. No worries, man. I'm in it, for the ride.
Thank you, man. What do you want to start?
I was just making a point about this gentleman here, that this young lady just helped me get a little bit more perspective on the words of the street out there.
Okay.
And they talking about how this was a person that maybe there was a conflict with a woman, because let me tell you, the way they pulled him out of the car.
Oh, my God.
And then stepping on his hand. Yeah. One person, a cop is literally stepping on his hand, and the other cop is holding his other hand, one hand on the taser, and the other hand he's pushing it down in the thigh. And now we got the guy in the middle threatening to kick him in the face. And they're like, get on the ground. So he's like, I'm on the ground. Yeah. And then they're like, get on your stomach and give us your hands. And it's impossible for him to give up the hands because one foot, the guy's foot is literally stepping onto his hand, his right hand. So his left hand is being held and his right hand is being held, and he's being told that I'm going to kick you in your face if you don't get on your stomach, but he can't get on his stomach.
Right.
So now the cop pepper sprays himself in the process.
Right.
The guy jumps up
right.
and gets tased and runs. But the third officer, you don't never see his car drive off after the guy. You don't never see anything happen. Where is that third officer? Because all you see is the guy getting the water put in his eyes by the Caucasian cop. Is putting water in the guy's eyes.
Right.
There's never a conversation as to where the hell did that third cop go that was stepping on his wrist and his hand. So then it goes all the way to now the surveillance video showing what looks and appears to be a very brutal beating, and the whole time they just keep saying, "Give me your hands." It's like the new "Stop Resisting." "Give me your hands" was the new "Stop Resisting."
Right.
And they're yelling, "Give me your hands," but you grown at. And by the way, how out of shape were these mofo cops?
Oh my goodness!
Crazy.
Stop right there, Elvis. Please stop right there. I can appreciate everything you just said. These cops were breathing heavy. They couldn't run. And I want to ask you now, with all due respect, and folks, please follow Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg, on YouTube. But now, Elvis, why are you not saying what you say sometimes more than often, that this was, staged and these were actors? Why are you not going there tonight?
Because I'm not as predictable as you would think, Star.
Okay.
And what I always do is I always listen with headsets to hear the different connotations and what's going on. I do believe that this is a setup at the end of this man's life.
Wow.
Where we have the chief of police, the woman who lost her gun, is now talking to Don Lemon on CNN.
Disgusting.
Making the rounds, talking about how horrific this thing is and how she's never in her career ever seen anything like this. Then you must be a cop with blindfolds on, because this happens all the time. Most people just don't die. And, we talking about one cop kicks the guy in the face twice. Another cop hits him with a baton twice. And then the cop who kicked him in the face is punching him and admitting, "I'm hitting him with haymakers and he must be on drugs."
Yeah.
Y'all was literally holding the guy up by his underarm and his wrist, and the dude is teeing off on him with haymakers. That looked very real.
Yeah.
But what definitely isn't real is that you don't release something on a Friday, and then all the cities all across America are shutting down and setting up for riots and all that. That is the part that, you know, I'm always like, let's pay attention here. Let's talk about this. And now we even have people publicly talking about, don't do anything violent, just protest. Like, Yvette Carnell said something interesting in 2016. Okay. And she said, when are we going to have some political imagination and stop all this damn marching? That's just, it's like they want to keep us in our marching shoes, yelling and screaming to our overlords to give us some sort of justice. So that, I'm still on that wave. Okay. But as far as them kicking the guy in the face and punching him in the face and holding him up,
that was sad.
That looks very factual. And it was very heartbreaking when he yelled out, "Mama." Oh, man.
Oh. Stop right there. Stop.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh, I got chills thinking about that, yo. Oh, my God. I mean,
Well, listen, we have to keep that same energy. Niggas die every day. But now here's the thing.
Niggas die every day, B.
Here's the thing. I don't say he got his nigga wake-up call to be mean-spirited. I say that to hopefully tell other younger people who may have grew up like Tyre Nichols, who grew up like Star in suburbia. It doesn't matter how you may speak differently from people from the inner city or the slums or the ghettos, whatever the popular term is now. You are going to be judged, sadly, by the color of your skin. You are going to be marginalized. And sometimes when you open your mouth, it can work against you. There have been many occasions when people hear me speak and they say, oh, he's got a chip on his shoulder. He thinks he's something other than, a black man. I know this, so I tend to not say a whole lot sometimes when I'm around certain people. I mean, I'm never scared, because I'll grip up on a bitch, especially a bitch, or a bitch nigga, fast. But I'll just look at them, and I keep my eyes on them. I never take my eyes off of a nigga. And I look at them to let them know, I will shoot you, nigger, with no fucks given. And that's I know I'm going left, right, but I'm just saying.
No. You're not going left, right,
with regards to Tyre, he got his nigga wake-up call. He thought he was talking to the police in California where he grew up, where he could, have a conversation. They would say, hey, okay, enough's enough. Get your shit and get out of here. Those cops in Memphis were not letting him go, and he didn't realize that. By squirming and kicking and then finally getting up and running, he sealed his fate. Sadly, he should have just, and it's hard to say this because we don't know what type of beating he was taking. He would have just been better saying just nothing and just put your hands behind your back, get cuffed, and go to jail. Go ahead and finish up, please.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. And I don't think you went left a second ago. I think what you've shown is that absolutely this is the way you are, a regular man, feeling the way you feel about the black man. And just imagine if you're given qualified immunity. Just imagine if you're trained to victimize the people the way that they do. And we're talking about these are not crime fighters. Yeah. These are just revenue collectors. These are people that are going around, 20 people a day. They give out 5 warnings, and 15 of them got to pay. And that's how they keep the city going. They keep the money in their pockets fat. They keep getting the new equipment, and they're running around with chips on their shoulders, and they're unhealthy, can't even run, not even healthy at all. Possibly had a situation with this gentleman. I think at first I was thinking road rage. They didn't like, these cops are driving around in all tinted window Chargers, Dodge Chargers, with the supercharger on it, and if you're not moving the way they want you to move, they're gonna pull you over and try to victimize you.
Yeah.
And if you don't recognize that they're cops because you're from L.A. and L.A. still has the old cop cars from the '90s.
Yeah.
So these guys are driving in Dodge Chargers, and the guy might have been a road rage situation where the cop lost his freaking cool, threatened to kick the guy in the face, and it went left crazy.
Hey, Elvis, let me jump in and ask you a question because, again, I'm from a different era. My father and mother used to tell me, the police want to kill you. Don't believe that man.
Right.
Don't believe that man in blue is a friend to you. Nonsense. They want to kill you. Don't give them a reason to kill you. That's what I was taught back in the 70s.
Right.
And if they get you, in their clutches, use your brain, but just know they want to kill you. My father, I'm going to say it again, did not fuck with police. He's the one that told me back in the 70s, don't do no talking to police. Shut your mouth. You call us, we'll come get you.
Right.
But somehow, and I'm just, I'm broad stroking here. Somehow you have, over time, you have people, and I'll say young black males, they have this running thing now. When did all this running come about? I mean, just in mass numbers, running from the police. The fuck? They want to kill you. When did that shit start? Running from the police.
I thought the same. Star, we are aligned, sir. I thought the same thing. The only thing I could think of that has people running the way they running is the propaganda nonstop that these cops, no matter what you say or do, it started around the Sandra Bland thing, when it's like they just ready to drive off. They're not taking a chance of getting killed. People are just terrified of the cops not to listen and just get on their bellies and put their hands behind their back. As soon as he saw that they weren't letting him get on his belly and their arms was like that, and then the cops started screaming from pepper spraying himself, he got up and started running. Where I don't think we would have done that. We would have just been like, I don't know why he's screaming. What happened? But as soon as the cops started to scream, after he pepper sprayed himself, the guy got up and just was on straight up flight mode.
Yeah. Elvis, I'm going to shut this down soon, man. Go ahead and promote your channel, please. Promote your platform, please.
Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. It's a channel on YouTube. It's actually a network on YouTube where you can find myself, and every Tuesday I do a show that's called Premium Black News.
Nice.
It was coined here on the Star Report, and I've taken that and I've run with it. And we've up to episode 46, 46 in the book.
Nice.
So
thank you, Elvis.
Check it out. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Indiana Combs sends in a donation via PayPal. Should have never given this Negro an application. Okay, you're talking about me? I'm up in the sheriff's office. I said, can you give me 2 applications just in case I mess one up? I started calling some of my friends up in New York, cops says, hey, I'm going to need you to give me a letter of recommendation. They give me an application to be a fucking deputy down here in Georgia. Thank you for your donation. Alexis, 1896. Black men are the new white supremacists, okay? I'm not shocked, nor do I feel bad. You niggas can't stand each other. TJ got your donation. Rory and Randy, real beef is over. Brittany Tool Spears in Hunts Point. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Indiana Combs. Okay, sir, I don't have beef or issues with anybody. That has nothing to do with our show tonight. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I carry a firearm, sir. I'm not looking for drama. I carry it in multiple states. I don't want drama, okay? I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you so much. RC from the 315. Okay, I read that one, pardon me. Someone sent in a donation, says, okay, who is, okay, I'm not going to say your government name. Mr. R, who are you, sir? Let me go to a different platform. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. We are not promoting any type of beef and or drama on YouTube. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Someone said he sent it a donation. I'm looking for it. Okay. What did you say, sir? I see your donation, Muhammad. I do not see a message, but I got your donation. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. I don't want to say your name. Thank you for your support. I don't see a message. Pardon me. Let me just take a screenshot, guys. Hold on a second for this guy. What the fuck? Okay. Let's do, should we extend the show, guys? What time is it? Holy shit, it's almost after, well, it is after 12 midnight. Area code 414, you there? 414. We're talking about the video that was released earlier. 414.
Hey, what up, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Loud.
Hey, you missed my donation, but it's all good.
Okay, I got you now, man. Thank you for your support. Thank you, sir.
Hey, no, but I watched the video. Don't fold under pressure, Star. Don't let them get you like that. The cops really did know. I mean, it's something when you say under fight or flight, if you ask what 10 people would do, everybody gonna respond differently to when you responded to a situation like that. As soon as you hit play on that video, you know some big shit went down. You got 3 or 4 cops behind this car pulled over in the middle of the damn street. Okay, and you know, okay, well, you without even knowing anything else, you just know, okay, they don't know what the fuck they're getting into, but at the same time, like I said, you know to fucking just get up the motherfucking car, get yanked.
Okay, sir, I need you to just slow down with the F-bombs. You like, there's algorithms,
okay,
and when you do it like multiple, hang on, when you do it multiple times like that, it triggers the algorithm. Okay, so now I don't understand what you're saying. Don't fold. What are you talking about? I'm confused.
Oh, you know what? What are you talking about? You know, you can't really stick up. I mean, these cops is from their community, right? So cops go handle things differently, especially being cops that represent that community down in Memphis. Black cops. We was talking in 2020 about cops need to represent more of their community. We need more cops from the community that look like the community. And these cops look like Memphis. To me, they sound like Memphis too. Now, maybe they was in the white part of Memphis. I don't know. But the way this all, as soon as you hit play, it looked like that ended up ugly. Like this, okay, you got many cops behind this car pulled over in the middle of the street, and then I guess they pulling this guy out the car. I'm not saying that should have ended the way it ended, but
I still don't know what you're talking about. You're saying don't fold. What are you talking about? I'm confused.
Oh, to at least try to be on this, to say, okay, well, maybe try to look at this without trying to say the cops all bad. Cops did all wrong, and it's okay to say the cops did okay. I mean, that's all good. Anybody gonna really hold your feet to the fire? The cops did a good thing that day, in my opinion.
Okay, well, if
They did what they had.
if that's what you feel, sir, then just speak for yourself. You don't know what the fuck I think and or feel. I'm letting other people. I'm letting other people speak. I saw a bunch. I saw some black men, police beating the shit out of another black man. He had no firearm. He had no drugs. So tell me what the good thing was that they did, please.
Well, you know what led to that? How many people could this dude have taken out with his car without what he was leading up to that as well? We don't know.
Tell us. No. Tell us, sir. Sir. Tell us. Enlighten us. Because the police chief and other law enforcement, they looked at the video, they got the story, they found out that there was nothing that this guy did that was that deep by way of a traffic infringement. And they say, you know what? You're fired. So what did they do that was not that bad, or as you just said, right? Please tell us.
Because like you said earlier, people know kind of to fall in line when something like that is happening. They probably pulling him out the car, and I guess what people saying stepping on his hand was the big kind of the camel, or just the straw that broke the camel's back. But aside from that, you just know to just chill. Just when you get arrested, chill. But yeah, I think that police chief may have responded in a way that probably a little overzealous, but we'll see in the future though how it all plays out. But I'm definitely riding with the police officers.
Okay.
Free my black brothers, though. That's all I'm gonna say.
Got you. All right. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'll let you speak. Just. Did he say free my black brothers? We're talking about a dead nigga named Tyre. That nigga's dead. How is this now about some nigger cops who beat the shit out of a man? What were they, leading the charge for civil rights? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Guys, on the screen, please subscribe to Devious J on YouTube. In my community section is a link to some fire videos that he creates, produces, he adds music to them. If you are an artist, manager, an agent looking for somebody to do some great creative work, Devious J on YouTube. Tell him I sent you, please, all right? Calvin, I got your donation. I got 10 on it challenge. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. A1 Clothing, thank you for tapping in, please. Okay, sir, we don't do shout-outs. Who are you, sir? Premium Fronto. Fronto Leaf? Send me an email. What are you? A1 Clothing, who are you? Thank you for your donation. Hold on. Let me put my information on the screen if you... Guys, we're doing 2 months for the price of one in terms of advertising, okay? Only until Sunday. Only until Sunday. Hold on. Okay, I was looking for showrunners. I was about to put Jada Bandit up there. Jada Bandit, are you okay? I gave you a discount deal and I never heard from you. Jada Bandit, are you okay, my nigga? What's Troll Babies, what's going on with Jada Bandit? I told him I would put him on a... I'll just say I spoke to him. He's a good guy, man. Jada Bandit, are you okay, my nigga? Are you okay? Okay. It's getting late. Maurizio got your donation. TJ got your donation. Big IKEA again, thank you. Okay. And Pamela got your donation. Thank you so much. Okay. Guys, I think we're done tonight. It's getting late. I want to get up early and hit the gym. You know, get that shot of Pharma Sus back in me. Hey, condolences to Tyre Nichols, his family. And if you have not seen the video, I would like to get your opinion. Load up the comment sections, please, on this particular show. Hit the like button, and I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, but have a good night, what's left of it. Bye.
you tripping, baby, you know you invited. Acting like you know what's up, but you ain't psychic. Told you nothing going down, but you ain't like it. I told you nothing going down when you excited. So if you want a song, go and get the one. Show me the money, get the money, let's go down, down. Break it up, when we make it all, make it up, break it up, break it up, and we make it up, you out this world, need some space for me. I'm out here, girl, I'm back up in the street. So I don't really got time to fuss and fight no more. Wait, you really got time to fuss and fight no more. What's the problem? What's the issue? Everything I said has been true. Love you, then he ditched you. Nobody knew